There are some days and all I do is crap. Yeah, I'm blind some days, so I hit my head a lot, and this caused a lot of damage, right? So the only thing that I can do that helps is bust out some organ. And even then I'm crying my eyes out, because what is this fucking accent?
Fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger type beat makes me sick, yo.
But at least I'm having fun, and I don't know anyone who made shit happen like I do. So I said, fuck it, I'ma let loose. Fuck superstition, I'll put focus on channel 13. And here we go. So I say, fuck it, I'm gonna let loose. Yeah. I don't know what made you think that I'd wear pants while I'm in my bedroom making these tunes. And some days I'm thinking I found a holy grail. But when I fucking switch this computer on to listen to what I made up the next day. Yeah, exactly. Then I want nothing more than to fucking bail and to get rid of what I made in the pits of hell. So I say, fuck it, I'ma let loose. And go, and I would settle for more though. Throw it in Frodo. So I say, fuck it, I'ma let loose. Yeah. And here we go. This cloud of ash is what I call musical instruments. They go like. I'm not gonna do this again. Or do I? I say fuck it, I'm a lat. No. You're always on the lookout for something real. You're not even sure what it could mean. So you just keep pushing, pushing on, until you reach this point of no return. And you become
Good evening, everybody. Random Fishy, I'm so happy that you're around. And I want to actually respond with my face to what you have said, because you said you're my first girl with anything around today. You know what I've realized because of the time difference? I even was talking earlier to Jessica Messica in an earlier video of mine, chat. This time difference, it makes me be the first one. Like a lot of people listen to me first. Now, you can be thinking there's not a lot of people that watch your channel. I know that. You don't have to rub that one in. But the few people that do watch my channel, it is what it is. It's those few people still, and that gets me going. And you can hate me for, like being motivated by little. It is what it is. I'm not delusional. I know there's not a lot, but I'm still the first. Let's put it like that. That doesn't take away from me being the first. As always, I am always the first. I have to say to the face. I'm always the first. I have always been the first. And I don't understand how you people cannot see this until now. I need to have disco lights. With no disco lights, it doesn't look very good. I can say hello, please. The time difference, I know it is in my advantage. I always thought this time difference would be in my disadvantage, but it is not. It is in my advantage because I have the slots exactly when nobody's doing nothing. In the evening, they're all, like, because that's kind of when people have the mood to, entertain. Because it is what it is. You gotta have the mood to entertain, and that's in the evening, right? But for me, when it's my mood to entertain, it's early evening, and nobody's using, that early slot, the early afternoon, early evening slot. I'm here. No fear. I'm here. I have shaped armpits. Hey, the thing is that also, not just that, the only person that is in the afternoon slot, you know who it is? It's your mama. But your mama and me, we don't have any confliction, like that's the last conflicts that we got going. Anita, nice to see you. Hey, Peach Cobbler. I'm so happy to see you, that you come and hang out also. So, what I was thinking is like this. The people from this organization in Kuwait, Paul, I want to write, but in the end, I don't want to create Foodie Beauty any more troubles. It's not necessary for me to get involved. Let's put it like that. But it's just so unfair, and they're so unprofessional, and everybody has seen this. Like, it's not just me; it's everybody saw it. It's so stupid, and of course, I'm worried for Foodie Beauty. I know that you are. I'm worried for so many people. Right now, I cannot even live my life anymore, guys. And it is not a joke. I know that you think that this is a joke, but you don't know how invested I've been into this girl world. It's not healthy. It's not something I'm proud of. But I right now cannot think about anything else but Breezy, because Breezy's suffering from jealousy because of Bridge. Breezy, I'm here for you. So, and then I cannot think. Purple Glitter. What is Purple Glitter doing? I'm worried for her. And now I'm also worried for so many people at the end of the day, and nobody worries for me. Everybody kicks me out and blocks me in their chat. But nowadays, I'm not really blocked anymore. You know why? Because I don't go anywhere, because I don't have the time. So if I don't attend any party, you cannot kick me out. It's something like this concept. Eggy Toast, you worry for no one? I'm sure that you worry for me. How can you even say something like this? It hurts me. You just gave a knife into my heart. How can you say don't worry for anyone? This is terrible. Yeah, I'm worried, but I'm worried for Foodie Beauty. I'm worried for Purple Glitter. I'm worried for... Wait, I'm losing always a person. I'm remembering always two, but I'm losing one. We're worried. I'm today worried for Breezy, Purple Glitter, Foodie Beauty. Breezy, Purple Glitter, Foodie Beauty. So this is too much worries on my head. I cannot continue with my life. Hey, so okay, let's get to the point. So the pause situation sucks, and I'm worried for everybody. We mentioned this already like too many times. I was thinking what to talk about. I was like, okay, I hang out, like I want to show people that you can, if you want to hang out with your friends. And I miss Fish, I miss Peach Cobbler, and I come for them. Craig, he will appear. Angela will appear. Just wait. It's early. We're not even 15 minutes. I have not even started. It's just blah blah blah. Me starting, talking. I'm even showing my face. Give me some credit. The point. I had a very nice lunch today and meeting, but I don't want to talk about it because it's not interesting. What's interesting is Monty and Jessica Messica. And now you might be thinking that what make you think of this, Bali? It's because I will tell you, because I will never understand and I want to understand. I know the dislike from where it comes and everything, but I like Monty very much and I like Jessica Messica also very much. And I just think to myself, how can I like both of these people and they don't get along? Like it's for me unexplainable. And then I thought, to myself, anyways, there's nothing to look at these days, and we're bored because Foodie Beauties, taking a holiday, and all the reactors as well because they have nothing to talk about. Garlic bread always has garlic bread. Don't worry, garlic bread doesn't run out of anything to talk about. He's there every 12 hours. Boom, 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 boom. So, but we're not all garlic breads. We are not all garlic breads. So I was like, what can I talk about? I'm like, this is what interests me in Girl World. Monty and Jessica Messica. Let's do a throwback and let's hear what Monty has to say about. I hope that, hey, this is the thing. I was thinking to myself while I was making the stream. I'm now making it. While I was preparing the stream, the thumbnail and everything, I thought to myself, I'm like, do you think that any one of them is gonna get pissed off at you? And then I thought to myself, no, Jessica Messica, she's an entertainer. She will take it as it is. She will not have any bad feelings. Monty, I'm like, maybe Monty will not. I'm like, Monty could be a little bit upset. But then I think to myself, no. But let's put it like this. If anybody's upset from the both of them, it will be Monty. I don't think Jessica Messica will be upset. She probably will say, why didn't you find a better picture of me? I looked and I looked and I looked, but there's no recent pictures of you, Jessica Messica. The only one I caught was when you were in Veronica's stream and you were, speaking and you showed yourself a little bit, and I was very attentive because I was curious. And you look very pretty and very nice, natural also. You didn't make yourself fat. You're just natural yourself. And I tried to get the best snapshot from that few seconds that you showed yourself. This is what it is. I just say. Monty will be upset, you think? Eggy, you think Monty will be upset now? I'm thinking maybe not to continue. Monty won't be upset, you see? There. Monty won't be upset. Eggy toast. Monty won't be upset. I'm not going to speak bad about him. And anyways, it's on the internet. And Monty's professional. If he would be upset, then he would have removed this video. He knows that kind of shit, You remove the videos. Otherwise, you don't keep them there. There's a reason why he kept it. He's not ashamed of anything. Okay, let's move on. Be careful. Egito said, be careful. And now, Egito said Monty will be upset. And Peach Cobbler said, be careful. Now I'm worried a little bit, guys. It wasn't mad when you reviewed, so. I don't know. Let's see. I don't even know. The thing is, I cannot remember. Let's see. Let's start. And if it goes in a bad direction, you are also people of wisdom and you say, stop, let's move to another subject. If you see that it's not good, I would think to myself, he would not keep anything on the internet that is not, like that he would not approve it of. That he would not be like, yeah, I stand behind myself. Because then he would take it off. And I don't want to look at myself the whole time. No, we have to. But we have to. No, but the thing is that we're just checking. You will be mad at me. Let's look a little bit and then we can see if we like it or not. We can decide together. I didn't really review this too much. We can decide together. And we can also decide close the camera because I'm not. It's not nice. What do you want to see? Like, I have dinner. I have a snack, but I'm not making food content. I'm not copying food beauty. Otherwise, maybe Veronica will write me an email or make a video that I'm copying her. Don't want to eat in front of the camera because maybe somebody will say I'm copying them. He want me to stay on camera, but it's not nice. It's weird, isn't it? Don't you find it weird? If I'm on the camera, it's like a lot of trolls want to look at me and make me look ugly. I feel very, how to say, naked. A little bit naked, I do feel. Hey, Hazelnut Vanilla Frappuccino. Nice to see you, lovely. Okay, cool. This one. But then wait, I always had this one. Where is this one? Because I want also a neutral opinion. I will show you. The Gaining Ground also speaks about them. We're going to listen to Monty speaking about it a little bit, and we're going to analyze, and then we're going to go to the Gaining Ground that talks about them as well. Here, I have it here. Okay, let's start with this. I'm looking for shorter videos, but nobody's making also long videos.
Get into the therapy that she needs, soil what she was doing to her. So all these things coming out of how she is what she's doing to Purple Glitter.
Hey Anita, it's so lovely to see you. Thanks. Hey Lazy, it's also nice to see you too. It's nice, you guys, that you come to hang out. What can I say? I cannot be always bitchy. In the end, what the fuck am I doing also here? I'm here to hang out. It's nice to see you, Lazy. I hope that you're doing well. Monty's titles are almost... Wait, no, this is hilarious. Wait, we have to analyze. We are now analyzing history, and we're analyzing the recent history and psychology. It's interesting. This is very juicy stuff.
Is the perfect example of how Jessica Messica rolls behind the scenes. It's never her doing, it's never her that's doing, it's always somebody else. She always has an excuse. It's not me, it's this person, it's that person, this and that, and everybody else. It's never her.
We have
She's
to go
always
through because
doing
there's a
that.
lot of material we have to go through. And then we have to, at the
And it's
end
not right.
of the conversation, I
So-
want everybody to say what they think.
We're gonna get into this. First, let me go over one thing I went over. When was it? Yesterday or the day before, I believe, with her narrative. She likes to twist stories, doesn't she? Yeah, she's very manipulative.
Stories, no. Garlic bread does that. Jessica Messica is actually very honest.
And we also got to talk about Tatum. Yeah.
About what? About
Spooky
potato?
Stoner. Another person that likes to throw rocks when they live in the proverbial girl world glass house. No, Spooky Stoner is a goddamn criminal. Harwell did do a video
You have
about
been doing lots of
criminal behavior
I'm
and all the
not
types of
skinnier.
shit that she's done.
I'm not skinnier. I'm the same weight as I left Ohio. Just 1 pound, just 2 pounds less, but not less. Not just 2 pounds less from Ohio.
Previously, and I'm gonna have to do a video on that, okay? Because
No, I don't want to.
she's doing a lot. She's saying a lot. She's making up a lot of bullshit, and I'm gonna show you based on what she has been doing previously, repeatedly, with her criminal behavior, that this is just something that Tatum, aka Spooky Stoner, likes to do. So stay tuned for that. Hey Beaker, what's up? Yep, yeah, pretty much Nikki D. Tatum's one, B's a little B. Now everybody has a past, but not everybody has criminal. Some of us have a past like that. I'm just saying,
progress.
But, Tatum one's a little bit different there, so we're gonna have to go over that because there's a lot to her. that I will be doing a video about. All right, so
There's a lot. There's a lot. Monty, you're full of you're full of everything. There's a lot. There's a lot.
let's get back to
The thing
this.
is
Let
that
me
I
show.
will tell you, somebody made him go crazy. I don't know who it was. Purple glitter. I don't know who to put the blame on. Jessica Messica or Purple glitter. Honestly, I don't know. But one of these women made him go insane. I saw when it happened, when it went pew, and he just lost it. He lost his cool. And I wrote him emails. I'm like, keep your cool, keep your cool, keep your cool. And he just did. He didn't listen to me. He's like, he just went off the rails. And then I'm like, okay, whatever. It's your. I'm not your manager or anything like that. So do what you need to do.
Share my screen, and we are gonna go over this again. So this keeps coming up because I see people either are illiterate or just plain goddamn stupid. My last video on
No, Monty
Busy
came
Little B's
and
husband
it's
still has his
normal,
dirty
but
B
it's
pictures up on Twitter,
yeah.
and that ain't right. It seems she's got a surprise because her man ain't really that much of her man now, is he? Especially when he's fiending after other ladies, especially on his Twitter. Who is Tatum? Tatum is Spooky Stoner.
Look, this is entertaining. This is the thing I was flipping through. I'm like, I should talk about this because in the end, I didn't look all of it. I'm like, we can look at it together, but I'm like, I can't remember this much. And then I'm like, look, this is Jessica Messica post. It says 2 days ago, but it's not 2 days ago because this is an old post from like years ago. So don't, whatever, you get what I mean. But look at this. Oh my God, something just moved in my home. In my clothing rack. You see that Jessica Messica, she puts at stories of the internet once, at stories of it twice, 3 times, 4. Jessica Messica, did you think that one time was not sufficient, or 2 times you needed to make it 4 times? This is also, this is where I say that nobody's innocent. Everybody. It takes 2 to tango. That's why I even put it in my title with tango. It takes 2. Nobody's innocent. But there's always one that's more crazy than the other. That's for sure. Hey, Sahid. Nice to see you, Sahid.
All right. So I looked over this. Remember when at the stories from the internet showed all my coworkers last year and his whole chat turned on him and he deleted the video? I didn't show all of for coworkers. I already said this, and my chat didn't turn on me. Weeks later, it wasn't days, it was weeks later, I did a vote and people voted by what I recall a close margin. They just didn't want that stuff up because people still believed in you, Jessica Messica, but now people just know you're a piece of shit. So back then, people were like,
Oh
hey,
man, people just know. He sounds like Monty. Really sound like one of these, like a husband, divorcing from his, like ex-wife with such a hatred. Jessica Messica was a nobody to you, and it's a nobody to you. But you make it sound so deep that this arises question marks.
I don't know about that. Maybe take it down. So I obliged. I put up the vote. People voted, so I took it down. I didn't delete it. It's still up. I can put it up right now. In fact, I think after the stream, I'm gonna put that back up. All right. Remember when at the stories from the internet made stream after stream saying I had jail time over my head, even though I showed emails from the court saying my court case was dropped and I didn't even have to attend the court date. She did have jail time over your head. Okay. I don't know what planet she's on, but I'm on planet Earth. And on planet Earth, the United States, when you have a DUI charge, there's always gonna be
DUI
jail time hanging over your head.
Who says it? It's DUI.
Okay?
Even
That's what
I know
happens.
this in the language of English. DUI. He said DUI. What did he say, Monty? Or maybe they said like this in Canada. It's DUI. It's like you. I'm just telling you, I'm serious.
So, okay, that's what happens. DUI charge. She did have jail time over your head. Okay, I don't know what planet she's on, but I'm on planet Earth, and on planet Earth, the United States, when you have a DUI charge,
he says it in a Canadian.
there's always gonna be jail time hanging over your head. Okay, that's what happens.
No, we don't know anything about Foodie Beauty. We
So
are all
what
in the
is she
blue.
talking about? So she got lucky. She got lucky, and she got her stuff cleared off of her record by going through specific program. But in all of the 50 states, you're gonna face jail time. Yep, exactly. Observant. Her rehab was court ordered. So let's go more through these lies. Remember, I said that. Okay. Remember when Sourceman told everyone I was in jail because I stopped posting for a week? Is this person just stupid? Why would I ever say she's in jail without actually knowing if she's in jail? I don't do that. I bring the receipts. People know in this chat, whenever I say and do something, I'm
Yes,
always
I'm
going to bring the
snacking
receipts.
now. I'm sure.
So this is just dumb. I would never say that she was in jail. In fact, she needs to come up and show when I said she was in jail. Lady D, what's up? Godmother, how you doing? Rob, how you doing? Welcome. Breezy, what's up? All right, remember when Storyspinning said it was impossible for my case to get dropped without going back to the judge? All caps. Very strange that a case is going to be dropped without you going in front of a judge for the judge to be like, hey, your case is dropped. Very peculiar, isn't it? Even if you send in all of your final paperwork, typically what you're going to do is go in front of the judge for the judge to be like, okay, your case has been dismissed, your case has been quashed.
The food where we went was not bad, but I made a mistake. I ordered something wrong. I misunderstood. And I didn't really eat the food there because I misunderstood, and it's not something that I want to eat. You're like, what was it? What was it? It was basically panade asparagus. You know what I mean? Not meat, not chicken meat or no meat, just deep fried asparagus. And that's like, man, it's like basically you're just making me eat like fried shit. That asparagus, you can hardly even taste that, dude, man, in all that fried crap. So I thought that it was gonna something, but whatever, doesn't matter. The food was good, but it was not up to my tasting. So I didn't eat it all because I'm like, I don't want to eat all this fried stuff. I'll eat the sausage at home.
You know, you finished your rehabilitation program, bada bing, bada boom, you're out of here, you're free to go. You know, you don't got to go to jail, whatever. So I'm actually very, very suspicious that she did not have to go back before a judge. Very suspicious. Maybe it's because of the pandemic. Maybe that's why. Who knows? Maybe. But I still find it very suspicious that, when was it, this year, she did not have to face a judge. Maybe she did it online. Who knows? But to say you didn't have to go back before the judge at all, that's just dumb. Then she describes me as the all-knowing lawyer, marine biologist. Monty, you already said multiple times you're not a marine biologist. And I'm planning
I think that both of you spend a lot of time on each other. Let me just put it down to this. Both of you. Jessica, Monty, listen to me. Jessica, that you mentioned him like 4 times, boom, boom, and you write such a long thing, shows you pay attention to him. Number 1. Number 2, Monty, how many you guys both pay attention to each other. It is what it is. I'm sorry that I cannot look away because I care for both of you. I believe that nobody is innocent in this story.
stream dissect the custody of her minor children. This is just bullshit. Did my stream dissect the custody of her minor children? No, my stream dissected you fool. Because you're a piece of shit liar that likes to manipulate people, that likes to lie on people, that like to harass people, and then tell everybody else.
Nobody knows any information about PG.
Just like how this piece of shit.
We gotta wait for Monty. Monty's gonna get the most recent information regards PG, so we have to wait for him.
The bottom of the barrel.
PG is mystery right now. Food beauty mystery, PG mystery. It is what it is. That's why, like. Who's the other person that I'm PG? Foodie Beauty. And Breezy. I'm concerned for Breezy as well. But Breezy's not such. That's the thing. That's why I always forget about Breezy. because Breezy is not really such an important person, and she's not really in danger. Whilst Food Beauty is in big danger, and Purple Glitter are. That's why I'm like, why do I always add Breezy to the list? You know, that's why I forget and I get stuck. Because I still believe, that I feel bad for her, but she's not in danger. Breezy, get yourself together. Get yourself together immediately. How pathetic you are. Please don't have jealousy on Bridge anymore. Make a snarky comment to garlic bread. Why don't you do that? Make one. If you want me to give you some ideas, I'll write you some emails. And I'll give you some ideas what you can comment. Make a snarky comment. It will make everybody admire you.
Morally bankrupt person got her world's name, decided to spread it to her minions. All of a sudden, people showing up in chat saying the name of her world. But of course, just it wasn't from me. I said it to people in private. Doesn't matter if you said it to people in private. You gave them her name and then they put it in public. This is the type of bullshit that she twists and turns words. I said it to them in private. Oh, okay, great. So in private of like how many people? Yeah, she is complete trash.
Yes, you're right. I'm so sorry, and I apologize. Not Monty knows only about Purple Glitter. Strange has done better updates and more recent updates than Monty. It is what it is. I'm sorry that I forgot it. But in my defense, Monty exists since a longer time and has personal relations with Purple Glitter. Strange is new and fresh, but much more accurate when it comes down to updates of Purple Glitter. I have to give it there 100%. Please make that note, everybody. I corrected myself.
For doing that, you don't do that crap. But that's the way how she likes to use her words. It's done wonders for her in IRL, and she's continuing to do it online. The same manipulative behavior that ruined a man's family, while she gloats and has fun jokes about ruining her boss's family because, hey, it's all fun and giggles, right? Destroy a home, destroy the kids' mentals because now his dad is a known cheater. They're getting a divorce, and it's all because of Jessica Messica. You know what? I should bring up this post again because this post by Stuffcase says everything about Jessica Messica. Like, people are seriously high-fiving this person doing this bullshit, and then now she's going, yo, what's up, chef? Now she's going was going to a Christian singles event.
I know that you're not upset.
I'm sorry?
I know you're not upset that I'm reviewing this. And it's interesting. It is what it is. It's the past. It's better that we review it together.
When you enter the building, just Messica, you're gonna burn, you're gonna like start, be on fire. Like, who else are you gonna try and destroy? Glad that event was canceled because they don't want a piece of shit like you at events like that, destroying people's lives, ruining people's relationships.
Keep in mind, Monty, at this moment, he was being attacked by all these people. And Jessica Messica, she knows this also. She has a very big crew, not anymore, because she has made her own identity. But she still has a lot of backup. And back then, at that time, there was the biggest crew was Jessica Messica crew, and nobody had that kind of crew. Even like the big motherfuckers backed off. And when I say big motherfuckers, I'm talking about just saying the cat avatar, and they're like, okay, Jessica Messica's around. Like they've kind of felt pathetic. I'm not joking with you.
Your kids are gonna know that their dad is who you slept with.
And Monty was just very angry. That's my point. Monty was just very angry at that time, and it's understandable. So just keep that in record. And he has right to be. Imagine that if it were you, put yourself in the situation, you'd also be fucking mad, You'd be sad and mad.
So slept with their uncle, Jessica Messica. That's a piece of shit move on the internet forever. So let me put this up here. And you know what? You've been playing chess, Jessica. What am I saying? You've been playing checkers, Jessica Messica, but I've been playing chess. The past couple of days, I've got you to admit that you have a Facebook, even though you've repeatedly, days before that, time and time again, said that you don't have a Facebook because you're a piece of shit liar, and I knew you had a Facebook.
Piece of shit.
And I got you to really.
He likes that word, piece of shit, and I also like.
You're a piece of shit, Jessica Messica.
Kind of person, so I like piece of shit kind of person. I'm also, maybe I am also a little bit like that, but I like the word piece of shit.
you to reveal that you did have sex with your
Steve
boss, and I
also
got you to
seen
reveal that
number
you did
one.
have
We
sex
always
with
used
your
to use
brother-in-law.
piece of shit.
So I don't know what game you're playing at, but there you go. The revelations are out, and you're revealed to be doing a lot of stuff, and I'm getting you consistently to say a lot of things. All right, so let me put this up because this one was truly encapsulates everything that is not only wrong with Girl World, but society as a whole. She said, "It ain't no fun if the brother can't join. OMG, really? Wow. All right, let me share this. This encapsulates everything. YouTuber, aka Jess Mess, the piece of shit going to Christian singles. Yikes. Let me barf now and later. Do I send my kids to go spend half their time with a man who was so violent towards me that I have a restraining order against him stretching into 2028? Yes. Did I also sleep with said man's brother just to be petty?
Jessica says, "You're going to shower. Have a nice shower. Don't make me think about you in the shower, Jessica." No, but have a nice shower. Yeah, this is just old stuff that we can cover. It doesn't mean anything today so much anymore. It's so old, and things are different today in today's days. But it's good to look and laugh about. It's not like we have to be mean. I know we're all mature. We're like the grown-ups. And we're kind of old around here in girl world. Not other people can say they have spent so much time as we have.
Yup.
And that's also nothing to be proud about, but it is fact.
Did I bang my boss while he was technically married and still living under the same roof as his
Hey,
wife?
Brent and Chance, nice
She
to see
says
you.
that they were having relationship problems. Don't believe that bullshit. Okay? Take things as they come. Take things with evidence. You're hearing only one side of the story. So let me read this again. Did I bang my boss while he was technically married and still living under the same roof as his wife? Sure did. Hey, Charlie's mom. What's up? What's up, Asher? We'll explain everything. And her response: damn, society is dead. You're such a good mom. You're such a good mom that you have a RO against the dude, supposedly, allegedly. And I have an idea of what's going on with that. Such a good mom, but yet the guy who she says was doing things to her, beating her up so violently, but yet she's sending her kids over there. Okay, I mean, she did say people can show you different sides, so we shall see. But you're such a good mom to what? Like not have a roof over her kids' heads, to miss payment after she's beginning a second chance, to pay what, like less than $500 a month for a Section 8 housing. But she's such a good mom, she decided I'm just not going to pay for that day after being warned with letter and verbally, you need to pay your.
You see, this is where I don't agree with you, Monty, and I've always told you this. Why do you talk about personal matters like that? You don't know anything about the reality. Talk about her entertainment or whatever, and she is an entertainer. But to go picking at her, that's really, I will never be able to defend that. That's just not nice. You don't do that to not just the woman, to any person, because you don't know, you weren't there, you don't know what the situation is. But okay, let's move on. This is
rent
not
on time
entertaining. Let's move
because
on to
you've been
a little bit.
doing that. Because if you are buying the cars when you're in Section 8 in 2012 until 2022, we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into her stream because she has relentlessly tried to attack Purple Glitter. Yeah, exactly.
No, Luxie around. Lux is in.
So at that time she qualified. She qualified with fraud. That's what she did. Okay, you're not gonna say you bought all the cars trying to one up your ex. Like, yeah, I was the one buying all the cars. Well, if you were the one buying all the cars don't cost $5. Okay, they don't cost $5. They don't cost $50. You're gonna have a substantial amount of money to buy a car in a certain way. And when they looked up the code, they said that the code was specific to not being able to apply like it was a type of ban. So let me look up that verbiage. And I'm going to look at the farms because when her stuff came out about her, the farmers were talking.
Farms.
So we're definitely going to look into that. That's another thing I got to look into. So let me put that on my to-do list. All right, let's go. Before I continue. So she decided to send me a privacy strike, but she still keeps saying it's a privacy complaint. Jessica Messica, I've warned her, stop sending these privacy strikes.
I don't know why they were doing that, but whatever, they had their argument.
You can call them privacy complaints. You can call them privacy cupcakes, privacy pies. I don't give a shit. The intent is to get the material that you don't want online offline, and it's material pertaining to you. You don't give a shit if other people's pictures are online. You don't give a shit if other people's info is online. It's what you want offline. So you can do and say whatever you want about other people and to other people and at other people, but you're putting up privacy strikes, and use privacy strike Cobalt dozens of times. When was that? Like a month and a half ago? Maybe a month or 2 months. And then you did it again. Now you're doing it to me. I'm going to warn you. If that privacy strike goes through, I'm going to strike you out. So the instant that privacy strike goes through, I'm striking you out. And I'm very serious about that. So you pray that what you just did 2 days ago doesn't go through, because I'm very serious right now. I'm going to strike you out because I've warned you not to do that shit. You want to put up videos about other people, and they're not supposed to do anything, put privacy complaints / strikes on you, but you want to put privacy strikes on them? No, it's not going to work that way. If that goes through, I'm going to strike your ass out. Let's put it that way.
I'll tell you, I can understand Monty very well. I can relate 100%. And it is that way, it's the way it is, that's the reality. Like, who would want to bring their own competition on the market? Who would want to bring somebody on their platform in their work, that could harm them or could make it just ugly? It's unnecessary. And he was just helping these people out, but in the end, he knows he's to blame. That's why he doesn't speak much about it, because he knows he's to blame. I was like, what were you expecting? He was expecting that nobody's going to be able to be better than him as an entertainer. That's what he was expecting. And then he got a little bit of whiff of Messica, that she's not a bad entertainer. She's like, and then that didn't suit him. And I can relate to that. But in the end, Messica and Monty, they met on the internet. My situation is not that I have a competition with the person that wants to enter my life, but it's my person from the real life from 15 years ago. And that's different. That's freaky. Mentally, psychologically. But there's the difference. And this is why I believe that, came that tough air, this thick air, because Monty could not just say, hey, you know what, Jessica, you might, be a better entertainer than me. If he would have just accepted that thought, I think they would never have had a fight. This is my honest belief. If he wouldn't have had the ego, but you cannot blame, because people got ego. Everybody has that, especially at the age, whatever they're at. If you wouldn't have had that ego and just said, hey, you know what, I'll help you. And I know that I'm aware that you could be a better entertainer than me. But, I don't mind that. I wish you well, and I hope for you to be better than me. But not a lot of people think like this. And that is where the problem came between Monty and Jessica, exactly from this point.
What's up, Pearl World? All right, let's continue.
Hi, everybody. How are you doing today? How is everyone? This stream is like very much slapped together. I'll tell you why this is slapped together, because I just thought it would be funny to go live the same time as Monty, because I just wanted to be annoying. So I probably could have organized this better, but I figured we'll just hang out for a little bit. How's everybody doing this morning? Hello, hello, hello.
I just want to be annoying. Oh my God.
I don't always watch Monty streams.
Messica had a era where she was very annoying. That's why she was annoying. But I understand also, just like Monty had his era where he got, carried away. I got carried away with Nal and my bathtub streams and pissing on tomatoes and all of that. Everybody got carried away in their own way, you know what I mean?
About me. Sometimes other people watch and tell me if it's anything notable or things that I should touch on, etc., etc. This one I watched, the most recent one I did watch, because I was just waiting for him to say a kid's name or show the wrong address or go a little bit too far. I was just waiting for him to do it.
That's why she has a lot of hate. People respect her, but at the same time hate her because she's one of the best. She has the the talent of an entertainer. She got all of that, those traits. And people hate it when you got a trait that they cannot possess. They will envy you if they cannot, appreciate and say, hey, I'm glad for you that you got that. I wish I had it too, but it doesn't matter. I got other things in my life going for myself. I'm glad that you have this, Thanks that I can live out this thing that I like through you. You're my friend and it makes me happy and whatever. Even if it's not for me, it doesn't got to be all about me in life. I got my own things going. And maybe the other person, Messica, will like what I've got going for myself. She'll be like, oh my God, I wish that I had that going for myself. I'm like, no problem. You can be part of my story. We can share. People just have a wrong set of mind. People are mean. People are envious. People are jealous. People are negative. People are destructive. People are fucked in the head. And it's sad. And I try to make jokes out of it. And that's my channel, what my channel is all about.
My ex's full
Yasmina?
name on the live stream.
Bax Marie.
And this person is not like a public figure, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I guess I'll start out by saying this. Like, I'll just quickly touch on his stream. I don't know what everyone is looking for. Like, are you looking for me to be, you know, did I kill somebody in the past?
Yeah, exactly.
Whose baby is that? That is.
What is
that is
people looking for? What people are looking for, everybody wants some attention, everybody wants some community, and everybody wants to have a successful YouTube channel. That's what people are looking for at the end of the day here, around here. They're not looking for great connections. There are some like me, and I've met other people, but there's so few, guys. It's like I don't know how to compare it. Like trying to find, you know, like when you have a batch of eggs, you know, trying to find that egg that has 2 egg yolks inside. Exactly. That's good comparison. Give me some credit. That egg that has 2 egg yolks inside, it's like that. So rare.
That is her baby. She wanted the. What dolls was Missy Moo making again? What are they called? But that's the doll that Missy Moo was making or made. I can't really tell. Like Missy Moo was making lots of dolls, but that is the Kenneth doll who was supposedly a mix of me and Garlic Bread. Yeah, those reborn dolls. Yes, that's the Missy Moo baby. So was that the one that she was supposed to send? Like Missy Moo was supposed to send to her? And did she ever get that doll? Because at one point she was supposed to have gotten the doll, but then Missy Moo didn't send it. Then there was lots of bullshit happening, and then all of a sudden Missy Moo was in contact with her again and was supposed to send it. So did it ever arrive? I don't know.
Was I, you know, a drug kingpin? You know, I kind of was a hoe I had a hoe period of time in life, but I don't have any like prior arrests. The most drama you'll get from me was when I was a minor and a teenager. I went through a lot of loss back to back, and it wasn't good for my mental health. So, you know, I had an eating disorder. I went to inpatient for that, but I didn't really like do shit. I used to go around. We would
I wonder what eating disorder. What eating disorder can you possibly have? You don't look like eating, but then I don't know. I also had eating disorders, but I never had to go to any help. I got over everything. I had an eating disorder. I was bulimic. Then I also was addicted on Xanax. Then I was addicted to sleeping pills. Alcoholic forever. I had a snow period. I had my periods, you know, but I never had to go to anyone for help. I always managed, you know. Everybody's like, look at you now. Guys, look at me now. It's because of COVID. I was fucked over because of COVID and my mother. COVID and my mother, my dad's passing away all together, you know, just killed me. But it has nothing to do because I did not make the right decisions in life. I always made good decisions.
To the casino with a bottle of E&J in her purse and get stranded. And God, I did a lot of wild stuff when I was a young teenager, definitely. But by the time I was like maybe 16 or 17, like a person, because when you start young, I think you get over certain phases young. This is neither here nor there. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to figure out what people want to find out about me so bad. As I've made it clear, well, I don't know if I've even gotten.
It's not about we want to find out about you. Already know what is up, and we found the information. It's just me putting it all together and presenting the proof. So don't you wait.
I guess I'll just ramble and get into it really quickly. I had a period of time when I was a late teenager that I was like agoraphobic.
All right. Observant says no one is.
I don't feel like this thing. I know about Jessica Messica. It's not like I'm hiding anything. Some people, wait, I have something in my tooth. Some people can say that I'm trying. No, I'm not. Everybody knows about Jessica Messica. A man, children, hard life, man, children, addiction, rehab, starting over.
That's what you do.
Etc. All that stuff. So someone's like,
and it's not even
oh,
nice
addressing
for
all
Monty
this
to
because
talk. What's your point to talk about this? This is also my. I never understood why you're talking about it.
you feel guilt. What parent wouldn't feel guilt? What parent, when their life gets fucked up and it affects their children, who wouldn't feel guilt about it?
You see, you see. Oh my God, you see what I mean? My mother would never think that she would ever feel guilt. My mom doesn't know to feel guilt. At least look at Jessica Messica being aware. Nobody gives her credit for this. Look at this. She's like, imagine the guilt, you know, like this is a person talking, like honestly.
The point is, why are we making this into something it's not?
Why are we
what the
making
hell
this
is Monty and her world
something
making it into? Okay, you know what I need to do? I need to show people who weren't here how this piece of shit here, just mess, bottom feeder, bottom of the barrel, socially bankrupt, morally bankrupt, decided to make fun of Jacqueline Sue. Now, this needs to grow. And in fact, I'm going to put this as a community tab post. I'm going to make a singular video about this because this is the point in time where I remember when she jumped in the chat of SJAM and was laughing her ass off when the situation with Jacqueline Sue happened. Laughing her ass off. Let me put this on the screen here because I think this is very important to show people that weren't here. Okay, let me do this. Let me do that. All right, so this was the stream. It was called, it was 5 months ago, May the 9th. Let me take this off. May the 9th. Let me take this off. May the 9th, 2023. It was called Live Addressing Jessica Messica's Lies About S. Jam, Jacqueline, and X. So this stream specifically really shows you what Jess Mess is about, what Messy Jessie is truly about. So let me play some of it here, because S. Jam, of course, was upset. So S. Jam is playing what Jess Mess is playing about him. So let's listen to some of it, and then we'll see exactly how a person that should have some empathy for another person being strangled by their ex should. This is not how you should react. So let's go.
Just let me show you this really quick. I'm waiting to make sure it shows up on the screen because I see people asking about it in the chat. So for the record, Dakota, Jacqueline's boyfriend, is no longer in jail. He was arrested, I believe, on April 24th for strangulation. He is no longer in jail.
He is in jail.
Bond set to $250,000 cash with GPS strict house arrest.
You know, Jessica Messica really did give a shit about S. Jam, just like I give a shit. But at some point, you know, she also just withdrew. But look at, it's ridiculous.
Release granted.
Lies.
So
Did you hear that? So this dude is in jail for strangling a Jacqueline Sue.
is no longer in jail. He
Lies.
was arrested, I believe, on
Lies.
April 24th for strangulation. He is no longer in
Lies.
jail.
He is in jail.
All right, so the dude was still in jail, but the idea is Jacqueline Sue was in a very serious situation. You would think somebody who has a past where their ex was super abusive to them to the point where they had a restraining order until 2028 would react the type of way. Except, why did this piece of shit react? Oops, LMAO. What the hell is so funny about this? What the hell is so funny about another woman being strangled that could have been killed that Jessica Messica puts oops, laughing my ass off? Nikki D is in the chat saying this is a mess. Girl Police is in the chat saying this verse is weird. A lot of other people ain't laughing about anything. But Jessica Messica is in the chat when this is a situation about somebody else being strangled, is putting oops, LMAO, because it's so goddamn funny, right? But yet she wants your sympathy now. Does she have sympathy for Jacqueline Sue being strangled? You would think so, after she's talking all this mad, stupid shit. Yeah, she's sick. She's disgusting.
This is Monty.
All right, so here it is. Here is the letter.
Let's move on.
You are hereby notified that if you remain in possession of the lease unit on the day specified for termination, the landlord may seek to enforce the termination by bringing a judicial action, at which time you may present a defense to defend the action in court. So what basically happened is this. Oh,
Well,
yes, what
nothing
basically
is
happened is that she
Veronica
lost
asked
the
the
case,
question before
but
her
they're still going to
loud
give her a chance where she can occupy the unit as long as she pays in full and on time. And she didn't do that. So therefore, they could easily go back to court and be like, hey, this is what happened. She didn't pay in full or on time. We're going to evict her. Zero tolerance. And that's exactly what happened. So I'm sitting back, how many months ago, over a year ago, and Jessica Messica would literally blatantly lie about this. And I'm like, how are you seriously going to just lie that you won your case when people can look it up on the Connecticut Superior Court case lookup website and show that you're lying? Like, it was so blatant. Where did it say zero tolerance?
Click. Can you hear him clicking? He's clicking nervously around. Listen, he's clicking. This is the thing for me. This blah blah blah. They're just angry at each other. But listen to the angriness, his nervousness, clicking the computer screen, the keyboard. Listen.
It was so blatant. Like, it was so blatant.
You see, we hear.
Where did it say zero tolerance?
Agitated.
It's zero tolerance
Agitated.
because they're not going to let you be late. And only her story is the truth, when in reality, it's not. There's multiple sides to the story, but let's, let her twist and turn things.
At least, so, like, I want to know the Deshaun tea. Like, I literally want to know this tea. And I'll give you a quick rundown of my neighborhood, and we'll go over the people that I may or may not know. So anyway, when I first read this, I was like, oh, Tashawn is definitely made up. Like, if you look up, it says the... I felt like at first I thought he just pulled a name out of thin air before I saw like that last... Until I saw the little screenshot of him saying that there's a Tashawn that lived on 60 Donahue Drive. I thought he pulled the name out of thin air. Now, I can't tell if this person is a relative of his.
And no, unlike you, Jessica Messica, I'm not going to pull shit out of thin air. If I say that there's a person that is acquainted with you, then that person is acquainted with you. I'm not going to lie. Unlike her, she will lie.
Or if he just went searching around and found people that used to be from my address. I don't really fucking know. But I don't know anyone named Tashawn except for... Hold on, I'll get into all that in a minute. The most handsome, intelligent, hardworking, loving, kind, and gentle man the world has ever known. He's a great listener and talented writer. He's sexy without even trying. He has a great beard. He's an incredible athlete and should be in the NBA. He's a superior lover and puts all other men to shame. His penis is huge, but not as big as his heart. So I was like, this is why you take his name? So...
What the hell is this?
According to my research. So I was like, okay, I didn't even know there was ever a Tashawn that lived next to me at any period of time. Like, I didn't even know. Other than there was a little boy named Tashawn. There was a little boy, and he used to play video games with us, and we would play basketball sometimes down at the park. That's the only Tashawn I ever knew. So I was like, who is this man Tashawn? Who's this guy? But it turns out Tashawn is a woman. Tashawn is a woman that used to live at 60 Donahue Drive. I tried calling her phone number based on the information Monty provided, but her phone number is disconnected.
Oh, so she's calling up. Okay, people. Yeah, I guess, yeah, it seems like it's Urban Dictionary. So here we go.
Tashawn.
I've been multitasking like a mofo trying to get the specific paperwork that shows courts did. So let me pull it up. I finally found it after multitasking. Yeah, so she went on like Urban Dictionary, pulled some shit up about Tashawn. I thought I picked the name Tashawn because of the meaning.
This garlic bread is just so ridiculous, you know. The thing is that he's a drama queen. He's liking the drama. Usually a person would back off, you know. If they don't like it, you know, you just keep quiet and ignore and back off. He likes it. That he even writes me on my commentary on my page. You know what? I am really a nobody around here. But I'm somebody known in a funny way, but I'm not nothing impressive, you know, regards the YouTube success and all that shit. But the point is that guy still writes on my page. Can you imagine that he watches my video and writes on my page? It's really, for me, amazing. It really is. I think to myself, does that mean I did something right? Or does that mean I did something wrong? No, it means I did something right, of course. It's very flattering.
No, I'm not as depraved as you.
I often wonder if Breezy watches my videos. Honestly, I fuck garlic bread. I've wondered so many times if Breezy watches my videos. She has never commented on my page. I want to cry. Let's make cry stream now. Let's cry because Breezy has not one time given me attention nicely back. I even wanted to write her today, hey Breezy, let's panel. And then I was like, we already paneled once before in the past. And honestly, this is my train of thought. I recalled that I did panel with her. I remember I paneled with Nala, that was pretty funny, but I also paneled with Breezy. But it's a long time ago, so it's normal that I forget and everybody else. I was like, let me correct this. Let's have a second panel, then and now, just like I made the thumbnail today with Monty and Jessica. Then and now, we have grown together. Let's talk about it.
A loser, Jessica. I'm not just gonna.
You're a loser, Jessica. Monty's back in action. You're a loser, Jessica. I'm trying to be all positive, you know, and let's talk about it. We have grown together, and then you have Monty in the come. You're a loser, Jessica.
Like, yeah, she's sexualizing it. This is just so ridiculous. But let me pull it up. I finally found it. So here it is. This is what I'm talking about. What happened with her court is that she lost, and they still let her stay there as long as she paid her rent in full on a time every month, zero tolerance. So this is the motion for judgment by stipulation. The parties move for judgment in accordance with the following stipulation. Stipulation: by agreement of the parties, judgment of the position will enter in favor of the plaintiff. Who is the plaintiff? The Norwich Housing Authority, because she's the defendant.
Yeah, you're
she's the one who
right.
didn't pay her
Exactly
rent
what you said.
in full or on time. So therefore, the plaintiff.
Very well said, Anita. I don't understand how the Apple and this one, all of these people, they think that people are so stupid and they cannot see the hug box and all the, you know, the yes people and the cheerleaders and how pathetic they are, and they have no personality. They have really no worth. They're pathetic because they mean nothing. They're just pathetic, you know, like nobody likes anybody. You gotta, in order to be, you know, like respected, you have to do something in order to be respected. But when you're just a pathetic yes girl and cheerleader, you're not respected. You don't earn respect because you're pathetic. But not a lot of people. A lot of people start to see it now, but before not. Now slowly people are getting smart, and I love it. That's why it's getting harder and harder for these shenanigan reactors to pop up. It's getting harder for them. Before, much more easier, but now harder because you're like, oh my god, people don't buy it so much. I really gotta come with something strong. Yeah, you gotta come with something strong. That's right. It's called entertainment.
The AK the Section 8.
Competition.
So what they did was they did a stay of execution through September 30th, 2022. So what that means is that they were allowing her to stay there, even though she's technically evicted, as long as she pays her rent in full and on time. So the defendant acknowledges an arrearage, including attorney's fees and costs, through September 30th, 2022. You see how it says September 30th, 2023? And you see how it says September 30th, 2022? That's because for 1 year, they said you can stay here as long as you pay your rent in full and on time. So she was supposed to pay $5,276.83, rental arrearage $4,548.08 at this time. Attorney's fees, $500 costs, $228.75. The plaintiff is holding a check issued by the Connecticut Council of Family Service Agencies in the amount of $1,151.08. So this piece of shit got money from the Connecticut Council of Family Service Agencies. Does this agency know you were buying cars, Jessica Messica? And will cash and apply that check to the
No, now we
outstanding
have
balance. So this is what she was doing.
Messica
Remember this when
here.
people were saying, and she was saying how she got a check and she was going to put that check towards her rent. Well, there you go. There you have it right in front of you. This leaves a
I don't
balance of
know. This
$4,100.
is, it's irrelevant. The thing is, this is information that should not be put on the internet. Monty, you should know that also. Whether it's not from Purple Glitter or Jessica Messica, it's stupid information to put on the internet.
$125.75. So was this ever paid? The defendant will give the
Oh, shout out to Pennsylvania. Like, okay, Ariel will type herself where she's from. I don't understand.
you have a stay of execution. That means that if you don't pay in full or in time, if you're 1 second late paying your rent, let's say it's 4 p.m. If the place closes at 5 p.m., 4 p.m., 4:30, if it's 4 p.m. and 1 second, you are going to be evicted. If the place closes at 4:30, if it's 4:30 p.m. and 1 second, you are going to be evicted. They're not playing around. This already went to court. They did you a favor by staying
Wait, we can
the
go back to
execution of
this.
your eviction for 1 year because you probably pleaded to them.
We can go back to this, but I want to change the vibe a little bit. Otherwise, we get stuck and bored. I want to go with this gaining ground that talks about them. Wait, hold on. Did I put it on my board stream? No. This one. Monty responds to Jessica Messica. We have to switch it up. We can go back. You know, I hate this guy. I don't hate him, but he just fucking pisses me off, man. But whatever. Let's just not go into how much, and I don't want to talk about. But I don't like him as a reactor. But yet, look, I'm gonna give him a like because I'm watching the thing. Whatever. I know that he doesn't like me. Also, we're just one of these people that we would not like each other. We would not rub off well together. He would be like, I don't like, and I'm like, no, I don't buy your fakeness. You're not impressing me much. And he's like, I know I cannot impress you, so I'm just gonna get out of your way. Exactly. That's Gigi. That's how it will be in the real life. Exactly that kind of vibe. So damn.
through the last like 30 minutes because it really like wasn't about Monty anymore. Jessica.
What a fucking idiot.
Yes, it is just. But anyway, I just wanted to love on my thumbnail for a minute. I thought it was adorable. Anyway, so yes, my camera's off because I thought I had enough time to work out, eat, and get ready. I did not, and I currently have the post-workout shower sweats. I said I'm not going on camera looking like a
Banana.
red tomato.
Lovely.
But it's okay because we're just going to talk about Monty anyway. You don't have to see me. Now I do have to issue an apology. If you follow me on the Twitter, which by the way, that my Twitter's back in case you missed the news, it was like a 12 hours. It was a quote unquote permanent suspension that lasted I think like 12 hours. I advertised. Was it Saturday or was it Sunday? I forget. I advertised this bird's eye cauliflower with chicken. It looked really good in theory. I bought it at BJ's Wholesale Club. It looked really really good in theory. And I just had it for the first time post-workout. I had a protein shake, and I was like, I want something else. So I scooped out, it's a Twitter. I don't want to hear about no X's. So I scooped out 1 cup of cauliflower and chicken, 160 calories. It says you're supposed to do the half a bag. No, it's a giant bag. I did 1 serving in a bowl, microwaved it for 5 minutes. It was so bland. So bland. I added salt. I added Taco Bell sauce.
You see, this is where I don't like these people. They're so fake. And they want to sound so cute and special. You're so fake, man. Shut the fuck up. And it works for them. The people are like, oh my God, did you hear? Because they're fucking morons. People are just... Majority of the people are dumb fucks. It is what it is. And dumb fucks attract to each other. Nothing more.
Just heard me speak. I apologize. I'm trying to copy my URL anyway. Oh, I did it again.
I
Stop
can't
it.
stand
Stop
this
being
guy
so
for
messy.
this reason.
Anyways,
He's
so
just
today we're going. Anyway,
fucking
so
stupid, man.
I'm
so
like
obnoxious, so into himself, so narcissistic without realizing it. Not even funny. But he got the support. Yeah.
why is she an idiot? Because all she did was literally ask questions and come up with the same observations that a lot of us had, which is why now, right? Like, why did you ignore all of this about Timberly Like, why now? Explain it to me, please. So I'm curious to see what it is she lied about, because I'm pretty sure all she did was like give her opinion on things. But you know, what do I know? I'm just a idiot. As what is it? What would Monty say?
You stupid idiot, GG.
You stupid idiot, GG. So we're gonna watch. I'm trying to do a thing in Discord. Sorry, I forgot to do this because I was too busy listening to the music. All right, perfect. We're done. Sorry. Okay, so we're gonna watch this video, and I'm curious what makes her an idiot, because she didn't really say anything. She just asked a lot of questions. But what else is new? So all right, let's go ahead and switch it over. This was yesterday, I believe. Or was that today? I don't know. I went to go get something from his channel. Oh, the link from his channel so I can bring the video up that you have on screen. And he was live, of course. It was his third, I think it was his second or third live today. And he was watching Chantal. I'm sorry, reacting to Chantal. And I go to look at the video that he's reacting to, and she just uploaded it like less than 5 hours ago. I don't understand how there's no shame. Like, you can't wait a little bit. GG, you didn't wait 24 hours for my video. Correct, because you never play by the unspoken rules. You never show anybody any respect. I'm not showing you any respect. So anyway, he's always live, but he claims he's not. I'm like, every time I look at the guy's live. And you always know when Chantal's uploaded within like 5 hours because he's live. He doesn't even wait. Like, as soon as he gets notification.
What about Breezy? Leave him alone.
He schedules a live stream barely has
and he's not doing this anymore.
time to make a thumbnail, and he's ready to go. And he just
and what do you do? You're not much better. Shut up.
His money watching someone else's content.
When
explaining
you do
why
something
he
impressive, then let's talk.
Ignored everybody who told him that she uses.
On the 24th of July.
I know you're not criticizing somebody's immediacy. I know you're not making immediately sound like a bad thing when the Chantal uploads and you're live 5 hours later. Stop it. Just stop it.
Now, this is just stupid and idiotic.
And yet here you are.
That you're going to bolster and back somebody that has been continually exploited. Not only by...
No, that's you,
No.
Monty. Oh my God, he's gonna.
Please, Jessica Messica, do not lower yourself to that level. You are much above Gigi and all these people. Do not lower yourself. Be how you not even proud, but be flattered. Be flattered that they pay you attention, but don't go. Trust me, you will appreciate my advice later on. Don't go. You don't need it. It's not necessary for you. It will not benefit your channel. It's not going to benefit you in any way. It can only benefit them. And so in this case, no need for you. Keep yourself, your self-respect. My advice as a friend to you.
He's gonna describe himself and pretend it's Jessica Messica. Hold on, I'm gonna start from the beginning so I can let this idiocy play in all its glory. Listen.
That you're going to bolster and back somebody
Yeah,
that
you
has
see,
been
Amika
continually
says
exploited.
the
Not only by myself, not only by Mary, not only by Chef, but then Edna was on Jan's Views and talked about it as well. We also had Bun Bun. We had so much people coming out saying, hey, something's up with Timberlake. Even today, on my first live stream
I
of
can't
the
believe
day,
him. He's really.
people were telling me, hey, somebody sent me a message. Hey, Timberlake's asking me for 50 USD.
This is
and
crazy, Monty. You just described yourself, because I watched the whole 3 hour and 60-minute live stream. And correct me if I'm wrong, folks. Jessica Messica said 1,000 times she also believes Timberlake is a problem, and she believes him to be a grifter. But the point of the stream, which of course Monty's just gonna play stupid and ignore, was you knew this and you said nothing. So now he's really sitting here with the balls to say, guys, can you believe all the people coming forward against Timberlake, and how dare Jessica No, that was you. People came forward. Your own chat told you that, Monty. Your own chat said that whole stream, those 3 streams were ridiculous. You were constantly told she's a problem. You were constantly warned of her grifting and scamming. Anyways, again, I don't know nothing about her. Is she? I don't know. But I'm going by what I'm seeing. You knew there was a video, or you were told she uses racial slurs, and you said nothing. And now you want to sit here and be like, oh my God, Jessica is like defending Timberlake when all these people are coming forward. No, sweetheart, that was you. That was you, Monty. Come on, man. You have to stop acting like everybody's a dum-dum, like whoever's left of your audience. We're not, Monty. We can see, we can hear.
That she'll repay you
Exactly,
back.
Tiny goes
Now,
like,
let
is
me
this a
look at
joke?
this. Let me look at the message.
Is this sometimes I feel like I'm losing my mind. Like, I listen to him and I'm like, he makes me second guess reality. I'm like, wait a minute. How is he the victim of this? He even admitted on the stream through Jessica that I watched it. I didn't watch the stream. I watched it through Jessica. He didn't know if she was in the hospital or not. He promoted and pushed a GoFundMe and didn't even vet to see if she was really in the hospital. Like, I got screenshots from Rio. I got photos of her in a hospital bed. I got photos of her pic. Like, I know Rio's plight exists because I see, unless she's a great Photoshopper, I've seen it. I've seen a medical doc. I've seen a lot. So I'm comfortable in promoting her GoFundMe. But Monty did it. But
exactly.
Here's what Monty's going to do. Like I said last time, Monty's going to blame everybody.
The alliances, you see, it all turns into shit. This is the only thing why I'm still around, because I never allianced myself with anybody, so nobody could really kick me down. It is what it is. I know it's pretty sad. I know it sounds like it's sad, because it's sad. It's like, yeah, nobody wants to be your friend. Well, you know what? In the end, it benefited me that no one was my friend, because nobody really around here is friends anyhow. It's just fake as shit. So it is what it is.
Everybody else You guys should have held me down. You should have put toothpicks in my eyes. You should have forced me to see the evidence. Oh, Monty. Sometimes I think you're going to turn a corner and have a redemption arc, and then I'm reminded when my chat tells me that redemption arcs don't exist.
Well, 2 people sent me messages, so this means that she's actually asking multiple people. Okay, she said she can pay back on Monday,
Now it's a problem.
which, of course, would
Of
be
course, yeah.
Monday will be the 31st.
Correct.
So, or does she mean like next week Monday, as in the 7th? Kind
And
of.
who are you people going to Monty? First of all, I'm not even sure I believe anybody. I don't believe anyone's going to him and saying that, because if I were introduced to Timberly through Monty, and I watched all this go down.
Timberly, happy birthday, everybody. What the fuck, man? Happy birthday, Timber. Happy birthday to you, Timber. We cannot forget this. What the fuck? This is tradition already.
I was trying to hold in a burp and it came out like Peter Brady. Was it Bobby? Whoever, who cares? I would be like, hey, you know that lady you exposed me to? Now she's asking me for money. Good job, hamster. Like, I don't believe anybody's coming to him with concern because they all saw him promote her.
Would kind of make sense, wouldn't
Hey,
it?
House
Tuesday?
Hannibal. Or Hannibal.
Anyways.
I don't know why I say the whole thing. Just Hannibal. Hey, Hannibal.
Overall, we all know, like, you can't just...
What did Nightbot do?
No.
What do you mean does not exist? Oh, that's right. I turned.
You think only 4 birthdays Timber has? Every day is a birthday for Timber. She's special. She's a unicorn. Let's just keep it at that.
Turned that on by accident. I'm gonna go turn it off while this is playing.
really trust that.
I forgot I wanted to turn my Twitter one back on, and I turned the wrong one by accident, and everyone back and fixed it. Thanks for saying something in chat. I totally would have missed it.
To be honest with you. All right. You know what? Let's get into what.
Let's get into it, Monty.
This is just made a 3.5 hour
Let's get
stream.
into it.
I'll just go over what Timberly was saying, because she was just spewing out absolute
The thing
garbage.
is, look at this guy, man. I have to tell you something, Gigi. That you put your own face. You look pathetic. Like, you think that? What did you think to yourself? Oh, I look so cute. You know, I have such a nice laughter. It's so happy. Let me put this. You look pathetic. This is not a profile picture that anybody normal would put. But you're fucked in the head. You're a freak, man. I can't stand you. You're obnoxious as shit, man. Oh my god! But you have the following it because people are stupid. But look at that, you put yourself this profile picture. It just shows that you're fucked in the head. Nobody normal would put themselves this profile picture. This is a picture you keep to yourself and show your friends or something like that, but not to put it as a profile picture.
Stuttering, doing all sorts of stuff in her Discord, trying to make it seem.
Now she's a garbage spewer. Now we're making fun of her stutter. She's a stutterer. She's a garbage spewer. Mary, Mary, are you listening to this, Mary? Do you not realize that one day this is going to be you? Disable the Twitch one. Okay, that one should be gone now, hopefully. Okay, I think that one's gone. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Rio, for alerting me to that.
Seem as if
anyways,
everything was, orchestrated by me. The 2 birthdays orchestrated by Monty. Monty, you can.
No. Nobody's saying you orchestrated that. We're asking why you didn't say anything at the time. Well, I know why, because you're desperate for an ally and you love a hardworking female. I know why, but other people who are still trying to figure you out are asking why. Like, why didn't you say anything? Come to the Gaming Ground channel. I'll explain it.
Control of the entire channel. This is some extreme bullshit and a lie that has been,
Okay.
put on me. Why? Because of
Why?
one purple glitter. Purple glitter started it, but you know what?
Oh, speaking of purple glitter, tagged me in something.
Purple glitter. I hope you're doing well, my lovely purple glitter. Everybody take a moment of silence for purple glitter and her well-being. Okay, we can continue.
About a receipt based on an egregious claim he makes in this video. Purple glitter, if you're listening, I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to see what he says about you in here, and then if it's that egregious, I'll go pull up what you had, and then we'll go from there.
Purple glitter is a person that cannot be trusted, and purple glitter has found herself in illegal.
Can't trust anyone.
There is a person that
She has-
cannot be trusted. No shit. Are you serious, Monty? This is breaking news. Or maybe back then, it's a long time ago, maybe back then it was breaking news. That she cannot be trusted, that she lies.
She's continually messaging me for 10 months straight.
Block her.
10 months straight. Yes, this is old news because until now, until today, she's messaged you for years.
Monty, block her. Instead of engaging with her or running to YouTube
Yes.
to cry,
I
that she's
also-
engaged. Block
Hey.
her. Okay,
Guys, I'm not going to lie about this. Monty, you can hear me. I've written you so many emails where I told you, ignore her. Don't talk about her anymore. Ignore her. Don't talk about. I told you so many times. And then I thought to myself, maybe you feel sorry for her and I can relate. And I'm like, okay, I get it. You feel sorry for the girl. For purple glitter. But I wrote him so many emails. Stop it.
an issue once. You know what I did? I blocked her. And it was just beautiful. The phone calls stopped coming through. The text stopped making it into my phone. The chats no longer appeared on my YouTube. Why are you leaving her unblocked? Now, I could see there are situations where you need to gather evidence. For example, let's just say somebody puts a threat out on your life on Twitter and you're working with authorities to apprehend the person. That's different. I left that person unblocked because I'm a big fan of letting somebody dig their own resting place. It's currently being dug. I don't think Purple Glitter's threatening your life. I don't think Purple Glitter's doing anything that requires the authorities, right? So why are you not just blocking her, Monty?
She's just in jail now, Gigi, but yeah. Don't think that Purple Glitter is so innocent. Purple Glitter is my hero. I love Purple Glitter. I'm planning for sure in my life not to go to Marilyn Monroe's grave, which was my desire before. Now my plan is to meet Purple Glitter. Yes, I'm not joking. This is my plan.
Right? You have to have a good answer to that. You got to. Oh, tell me all the stuff in themes. My chocolate just kicked in, Mrs. P. I'm gonna have a hard time telling the themes shortly, so you better get your questions in now.
Great. Not only message me, but call me, but we have
I can't do a Monty stream without a little help from my chocolate friends.
voice messages. And for 10 months, I've gathered all this evidence, and I have submitted it to
I
the
wonder-
authorities.
Yeah, I mean, I hope. Listen, Purple Glitter, welcome to the chat. I hope you've never tried.
Purple glitter's in the chat. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, purple glitter. I love you, purple glitter. Breezy, I still love you more.
This man, I'm going to ask you, Purple Glitter, if you are continuing to contact this man, you need to stop. I'm not saying you are. If you are, though, PG, you've got to stop. People tell you that all the time. And I understand you feel there's no closure. I get it. You feel there's no ending to your story with him. You're not going to get closure. In case you haven't noticed, Monty doesn't admit anything. So if you are still contacting him, please stop. You have to stop. Because all you're doing is giving him a reason to complain and play victim.
So there is legal action being placed against Purple Glitter because you can't just do illegal shit online and think, hey, it's just part of girl world.
I need to know what she did. See, this is what Monty does. You can't do illegal shit online. What did she do that's illegal, Monty? You can't just say stuff like that, man. You got so mad because I said you run around.
Oh my god, and Gigi, you annoy me. Apart that Purple Glitter is the best hero in the world, you annoy me. Look at your stupid profile picture. Look at your profile picture. For fuck's sakes, man. Which grown-up man puts this profile picture? You're a freak, man.
Commit little crimes and you and Mary Sunshine think that means I want to put you in the slammer. It doesn't. Like, anybody with an IQ above 9 knows what I mean. You, however, are actually accusing her of putting a threat on her. You got to explain what that threat is. You can't just say that. Okay, Purple Glitter, he's been placed back on block. He's been placed back on block. Please leave him
Miss
there.
Parker.
You literally have no reason to.
Miss Parker, I also recall you. You have big respect from the community. You disappeared, but if you watch this, which I don't think you will, but in case you do, you are missed and appreciated.
Content. I know what you want, Purple Glitter. I get it. You want this man to admit something. You want him to apologize. This man is not going to ever do what you want him to do. For your own sanity, I beg of you, leave him blocked.
I'm just going to lie about somebody and harass them offline and don't think you can just get legal consequences. Well, there is going to be legal consequences, and the Webb City Police Department in Missouri is going to dole out those.
No, Monty, let me tell you how I know you're full of shit. I received threats to my phone once, a photo of my home, voicemails and text messages, like really nasty. You want to know what I was told? It's just the internet blocking them. They don't even live in your state. There is no way in hell you in Canada convinced. First of all, I don't know why you're talking about where she lives. I'm not sure why that was necessary, unless maybe Purple Glitter talks about herself. I don't know.
I will never understand why people would ever feel fear. I don't know. What is people afraid of? What are you afraid of? Like, honestly, that you can say, yeah, I'm afraid that somebody's going to come haunt me with a gun. Then you have to put yourself the question, why would it be have you entered in such a situation that you should be concerned that somebody with a gun will be looking after you? Number one. If not, then you shouldn't even be thinking about this. In the end, what is people afraid of? There's really nothing you should be afraid of in life. I never will understand afraid people.
But there is no way in hell that the whoever police department is going to take any action on her, because I literally had a direct threat on my life. Like, hey, coming to your home, I'm going to tie you all up and set it on FIRE. I got that in text and voicemail form, and I was told by the police, block them. It's the internet. What do you want us to do? So there's no way in hell that you got that whoever police department to take, oh, well, this woman will leave me alone on the internet. Seriously. They're going to tell you to block her. Stop lying.
Those consequences really soon. Welcome, everybody. We
Yes, I
got
know,
Sarili, we
remember
got
that.
Charlotte, we got Lynn Smith, we got Jay Harrod, we got Sam R. Lindsay, what's up? How you doing? Sarili, Bleeze quit, Val, Gator,
Okay.
give me slide.
If I wanted to see a lineup of clowns, I'd go to the circus. Let's get to the damn video. Oh, look who it is. My number one fan on Twitter. Tags me 55 times a week. I randomly responded. They say I'm obsessed. God, I love these people on Twitter. It's really sad that people, like, a lot of people get really good fans out there, like super fans, and I end up with like crazies. I don't want to get it, but it is what it is.
Talking about separating girl world from
Okay.
actual stuff. Like, you can't do illegal things and expect to get away with it.
Uh-huh.
The law is still
No.
present and
No.
active.
You're full of shit. Nope.
You can't just harass somebody for
Nope.
10 months. You can't just do whatever you feel
Nope.
like doing because you feel it's on the internet.
Sir, I had to have a photo of me tweeted with a I want to get in trouble, with a firearm hole in my forehead in order to be taken seriously. Like, that had to happen before
I don't know if
cops
your
finally sat
pocket's
down and said,
turned
okay,
back. I have
we're
no
going to do
idea. I
something
didn't
about this.
hear
Like,
it.
there is
I'm
no
not
way in
familiar.
hell you are getting any kind of legal action because Purple Glitter won't leave you alone. They're going to tell you what I'm telling you. Block.
Internet, and then call and message somebody
Where is Irene
repeatedly.
Alex?
I don't think that's not going to get you in trouble. It is.
No, it's not. They're going to tell you to block her. Oh my God,
You'd be
Monty.
surprised, Sam. You'd actually be surprised because I think they are going to.
Thank you, Sam R. Thank you. Not everybody in Mudtittyville is brain dead. Thank you.
Something. If you get about 10 to 12,000 messages,
No.
and you can show 10 to 12,000
No.
messages, and you can show
That is a civil case. There's not a criminal. If you want to sue her for like harassment, fine. But no cop is going to go to her house and be like, hello, he could have just blocked you, but he refuses to. So you're under arrest for sending him too many messages. Monty, stop it. Please, please, please.
What a fucking idiot.
so hundreds, if
This is the best. I should have played this one. This one's more appropriate.
I'm taking you to court.
not thousands of calls, and you can show multiple voice messages. They're definitely going to be doing something.
No, they're not. If Purple Glitter ends up with a mugshot because she won't stop texting someone in Canada, I will eat my words. I will go on camera. What will I do? I don't want to like threaten like I'll eat a whole value meal because that benefits nobody but myself. I will do something. If the cops end up doing anything to Purple Glitter because she texted or called too many times, I will do something. I don't know what it is, but I'll do it.
All right, let me share my screen. We're going to get
What
into
will
the
he
stupidity
do?
that is just.
Okay, Purple Glitter, please stop. Seriously, I don't know what it is about this man that's got you all into him, but he's there's somebody else out there for you. Trust me. Like you can do better than this. Please, just leave him alone.
Messica, and let's get started.
Oh, Diet Pepsi, are you really aspartame free?
It's just Timber saying I've had a hard life. She's saying I didn't ask Monty for money. I didn't ask Rita for money, but he says I guilted them. But that's probably cap.
All right, so Kimberly's like, I didn't ask Monty for money, I didn't ask Rita for money, but he says I guilted them. Well, that is true. She did. That's her MO.
How? What's the problem then? Okay, listen, when someone takes advantage of your niceties, I get it. It sucks. It's almost like, for example, Monty, and you'll know this example well. Somebody says to you, hey, if I don't get
hold
this
on.
thing from
We're
a gas
going back and forth. This is then, and we go back to that, and we switch back
station,
and forth.
I might relapse. That's guilting me into giving someone money because when you care about somebody, you don't want to see them in trouble. So clearly, Monty, if you felt guilted by her, you cared about her, which was very evident by the way you always went to bat for her, which is why, again, I find myself sitting here watching a Monty stream, very concerned at how quickly you flip the script. You can literally worship somebody 300 days straight, and then on day 301, they make the dumbest mistake, and you do these 3-part series, and it's a slander disinformation campaign, character assassination. Like, can you ever end a friendship and just move on? Like, can you ever do that without playing defense? You're always on the defense.
No.
Runs her off the internet. And guess
Go
what?
bring pizza to Hasi. Go deliver pizza. You're the best delivery boy of pizza I've ever met in my life. Or who brought whom the pizza? I don't even know. Somebody brought pizza to somebody, and I was just like, are you serious, you guys? And they were meeting for a court case, a YouTube court case. I'm like, are you serious? With this DC woman, I'm like, this is too stupid for me. I don't even want to pay attention to such stupidity.
What? Her channel's gone.
Yeah.
Last week her videos were gone. I just went looking for a channel. I can't even find her channel. You're trying to rationalize what he's doing, right? You can't say, well, I texted him 100 times and he responds to you. No,
Okay.
I think Jessica,
Grabbing
see, this is
them.
what I can't stand about this man.
I didn't do it for months. It was a few days.
Wait a minute. Oh, Messica. This is why YouTube has given me, has taken whatever faith I had left in the human race.
Messica.
I've lost it because of the people I deal with on YouTube. Encouraging her to move on is not coddling her, Messica. I'm pretty sure I told her that was wrong and that she shouldn't do that, right? Now, what I'm not going to do is do a 5-part miniseries on her, hoping she ends up unaliving herself. You know, that's not how I operate here. I think she's been excessive. I think she does too much. She tries too hard to get his attention, and she needs to stop for her own sanity. I don't know what else you would do, whoever you are, probably Monty. But I'm not sure how you would handle it, but you promote the hell out of it. And you admitted you didn't even know if it was true. But again, that's everyone else's fault, not Monty's.
So this might be a lot deeper than
I agree, Kate.
Yes,
It
really. Like,
scares
who the hell's
me.
going to beg somebody to let them make a GoFundMe for that person?
It's happened. Fedora, I believe. Oh God, I'm sorry to bring this up. Fedora didn't want a GoFundMe when she was going through
Fedora?
stuff, and people got together and literally had to beg her, like, please
But
let us
that's
do this
your
for you.
company
So it's
here.
possible. It's very possible, Monty.
Fedora,
It's a very
great
plausible
thing.
scenario when you actually have a community of people who like each other and aren't just using
Who
each other the way
knows?
I believe you use the women in your audience. So I don't know why you think that's like out of the. Now, did you do it? I don't know, but again, you promoted it.
Person. That's stupid. Monty, GoFundMe, bank account with various monies, right? Ridiculous.
I don't care too much about none of it if people leave me fine. Already, he told me not to use the song he made
Your
anymore. Fine, I won't. Anything
audacities.
else.
I think she misread that. She meant already.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with high talk, okay? Jay Herod, sometimes when dealing with Monty, that's a requirement. It's like, I don't think I can get through Monty's streams or Jessica, she's watching without it. How dare you? I feel judged. Absolutely judged. I don't like it.
Bullshit.
Which is a member of the channel, told me not to use the song she made for me.
Thank you, Anita. I really was thinking, because I thought to myself, you know how I am. I'm like, if I cannot find anything to talk about, then I'm not going to go online. But I was like, dude, man, there's so many things, coming up from the past. And I'm from the past, and I have actually very good insights. And, and I thought, this is still a topic interesting, Jessica, Messica, and Monty. The thing is that I don't think we will come to a conclusion at the end, but it's still interesting to watch.
and
Because
more.
in the end, nobody's right or wrong. None of them, you know. It's just the situation that they got pissed off at each other because of rivalry. This is the right word. I cannot say it, and you know, gotta make fun of this shit. But you know what word I want to say?
Because she found out about Kimberly. That's why. I should have
Fight
distanced
him in
myself from a
water.
long time ago. Well, you know what? Everybody can
Yeah.
fall for something. Like the saying goes, you can fool everybody sometimes, but you can't fool everybody all the time, right, Kimberly?
So Monty, you must be the most gullible person in the world because you just keep going through these females. Oh, I didn't know that's how she was. I didn't know that's how she was. I didn't know that's how she was. And the worst part is, Monty, you think that this argument's gonna fly when you have admitted that you were given evidence. You were told that Timber couldn't be trusted. You told each and every one of those people to sit and spin. But now, what you know, guys, it happens to me a lot. It's happened to me at least 6 times in 10 months.
Yeah,
But you know what happens,
exactly.
guys? No, it doesn't happen, Monty.
Anita.
It doesn't happen.
This
It
is the
doesn't.
thing.
Unless you're
And
blindly
that's my
supporting
whole
somebody.
point. And I'm so glad that you mentioned this, that I can elaborate a little bit on this comment that you made. I remember when it was Hannibal that wanted to go against my concept where I said, I just want to have a small group in Girl World, but I want to have, you know, the elite group, you know, the smart group. And nobody understood me and whatever. And Hannibal then said, everybody subscribe to Bali's channel, you know. And I only had, when he did that, I remember I only was at 317 subscribers. And we're just talking, guys, we're talking about, I did YouTube. Don't laugh. But I did YouTube for 5 years. I started in 2019 I started. But in 2022, because of Hannibal, after 3 years later, because he had the hate and he put that hate cloud on me, or whatever you call it, crowd, flying monkeys, to subscribe. And from 317, boom, all of a sudden I was up to 800, almost to 1K, just because of him. And I was like, fuck, man, you know. And then he was laughing, you know, because I said, if people watch me, I cannot feel comfortable anymore because I feel like all eyes on me. That's why I cannot show myself on the camera. I'm not a camera person. I'm not narcissistic, like to say, I like to show myself on the camera. No, I don't. Why would I? This is just narcissistic people that do it for pleasure, not for money. If somebody would say to me, hey, you look really good on camera, and whether you like it or not, take it as your job, you know, like, and earn money from it, I'd be like, okay, fine. But for me to say, no, I want to show myself, okay, that's really narcissistic. It is what it is. And yeah, I lost my point now. Wait, I'll get back to it. Just a little thread lost, but it will get back. Hey, Strange, nice to see you, my lovely. Okay, exactly. Thank you so much, Anita. I love you. The point is that, yeah, when I met Hannibal, I only had 317 subs. Then Hannibal, out of spite and out of hate, wanted to ruin my plan about having a small elite group, and he made people subscribe. Then I had 800 because of him. And then after 800, it just boomed by its own. I don't know how. It's just went on its own. It's because of now also. I'm not going to lie to you guys. When I did the bathroom streams, you know, wait, hold on. Let's put it like this. Let's be realistic. When I was out, it was like, Bali, you never forgot about Nader. No, I know nobody forgets about Nader's story. So that's where, you know, and then it boomed with the Nader story, Breezy story, bathtub streams, and now. And that's how I got the subscribers, through this kind of shit. Not through any other good content. It's like everyone's like, you never made any. I made some good content. You just did not see because I have so many videos. Those 5 good videos, you don't know how to find them because I can't even find them anymore. But I know I made them.
It doesn't happen.
Really fooled a lot of people. A lot of people gave her money. A lot of people gave her money and wanted back the money. Some people gave the money because they thought she was really in need. In fact, I even think some people are giving her money as we speak, and will continue to give her money until
My
she
H's.
tells them off, she
Yes,
curses them out, she blocks them,
yeah.
and then all of a sudden the light bulb will go off like, oh crap.
Mhm.
So it was true about Timberly. There's some people out there that really do think Timberly's still okay. Hey, what's going on, Ethan? How you doing?
Gave me something you want back, let me know, I'll work on it.
His cage is too tight.
This stream.
All right, so if you're not sure what's going on here, these are screenshots that
Look,
was
and I
taken
have
from
another
TV's
one. Wait,
Discord.
I still didn't- I didn't
we
understand
have
any of
much
these.
more.
I guess I should say it's more like
Hold
Kylie's
on, this
Discord.
is just the beginning.
He said I used people for 2 birthdays. I didn't. I explained the birthday situation on a
I
live
want
myself.
to have somebody
She will
else's
explain the
take, and then we're gonna go back to Monty. Hold on.
The situation. I think this was going.
Another one.
Monty, she was up your ass and you were up hers. You tell us. Like, did she really explain it? You tell us, Monty. She was your Polly Pocket. You carried her around everywhere you went.
GTV doesn't like. Hey, did you see? Did you see that, guys? I don't even know about this beef. BGTV, I don't like the guy very much. I find him also asshole liquor. I want to be entertainer, but a poor one. It is what it is, guys. I have the right to my opinion. He writes, "Get out, Miss Parker." Why? Why are you negative? Just let people be, right? BGTV. And then you have the next one saying,
You tell us, Monty. She was your Polly Pocket. You carried her
you
around
have the
everywhere
next
you
one
went.
saying,
I mean, come on, Monty.
fuck. You see how fast it was gone? Fuck BGTV. What was that beef all about?
Tell us. Did she explain it? Because I'm sure you were there and I'm sure you know the answer.
Going back to the light that she's trying to say that originally she had said that, well, she said many things. One of the things she said is that I orchestrated this as a publicity stunt, the 2 birthdays. It's all my fault. The next other thing she said that it was her grandmother's birthday, and I knew about this, and she explained it to people. So that's why she had a birthday in February and she had a birthday in July. But then my screenshot shows
There's
that no,
just something
I didn't know
about
it
him.
was
I'm sure,
Like,
Jarella, and the
he
point
has-
still stands.
Maybe I'm
I
wrong.
don't-
Maybe I have to give him a second chance or something. But there's something about him that seems to me too ass-licky, too slimy. He doesn't have any like spine. He has no backbone as a man, I believe, and as an entertainer. This is exactly the right definition. I'm glad that I can still speak. I'm proud of myself. He has no definition of his personality or backbone as an entertainer, you know? There's no definition, just, like wishy-washy. Exactly, wishy-washy.
I don't know enough about her. Obviously, I know enough where I don't think I would trust her. But at the end of the day, Monty knew all of this. Monty ignored it. Monty put her in front of people. And now Monty's acting like, oh, I'm so sorry she stole your money. Girl, she stole your money because of you. She stole your money because of you.
Okay,
Like,
fine. Then I
you owe your
it
audience an
doesn't
apology.
matter. It's irrelevant. Then I made a mistake. No big deal. It doesn't change my opinion about him.
Apologize to the residents of Montevideo right now. The people of
I
Montevideo
don't
deserve
like
better than this, Monty.
TPI.
I had no idea. And the way how she responded that she was getting older.
There's
and that
very
she was
few
celebrating for her
people that
grandmother.
I
So let's-
like because not a lot of good entertainers exist around here. It is what it is, It really is what it is. And I don't want to list now, like you can say, oh, which one? I'm not going to do it because, like, it changes with time and I don't want to have pick sides. But I have my opinions.
I don't know where this shit comes from.
What
This
is
comes out-
Kaya doing? Kaya, I miss you. We have no shopping haul. Don't we got anything to talk about, Kaya? Come on, girl. Come with some content, whatever it is. Not foodie beauty. I'm surprised that she didn't come with any stories. I'm worried about Kaya too. Wait, I'm gonna add her to my list. I'm worried about foodie beauty, number 1. Number 2, purple glitter. Number 3, breezy. And number 4, Kaya. What is up with the silence?
Just, I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Should I even bring out those receipts? Do I need to bring
Sure.
out the
Sure.
birthday receipts? I guess so. Maybe I should.
Yeah, you should.
And I guess people can go back, but maybe
It'll
it's
be
easier if
it'll
I
be a
put
first
this
for you.
on the screen myself.
It'll be a first for you. Show us.
About the whole birthday stuff rather than having
Correct.
people go look for it. Yeah,
Because
I think-
purple glitter, I want you to remember you saying this out loud. I want you to read this. I want you to look at the
on the information until it was beneficial for him.
my cute little face up there in the top right of the screen. I want you to look at me in my closed eyes, and I want you to say out
Yeah,
loud.
I want
My-
you to look at me in my closed eyes. You're so retarded, man. And okay, whatever. I don't care what you think about the R word. I used it in high school ways. So stupid, like so stupid.
Auntie sat on the
I
information
really
until it was
dislike people like that. They're pathetic for me. They're really pathetic. I don't know how you can respect somebody that puts their picture like this. I really don't understand you if you can respect somebody that puts their picture so pathetic. If this is not narcissistic and stupid altogether, I don't know what it is.
beneficial to him. Okay? I need you to say that to my emoji guy. And then the next time
Yeah,
you want
we
to
have
unblock him and
exactly.
text him, I want you to go back to that clip and
I
I want you to
love
play it
you. I love you. This is the best idea ever. I'm working on it.
back to you. I want you to hear yourself. Like, you know these things about him. Stop trying to get closure. 'Tis not going to happen.
I think I should do that. So where is the birthday stuff?
Look at me in my
Okay,
closed
yeah, I
eyes,
think
man.
this is it. So this was it.
All right, what is this? Oh,
Oh.
nice. He found his niche.
Yes, this is it. So I asked, I said happy birthday because I didn't know it was a birthday for her. But the second that she said, thanks so much. I don't do anything but get older, but I'm so glad to.
Make your own closure. Sarah, it sucks, but we've all had we've all had relationships, or whether they're friendly, romanticals, where you're. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Damn it, where is it? Here it is. Thank you, sir. Where you're gonna have to make your own closure, purple glitter. And if you feel like you're gonna match him, you gotta call a family member, call a friend, call a hotline, call somebody, because you be giving this little hamster too much attention. It's too much. Let him spin on his wheel.
Yeah, I
Let him
got
spin
it.
on his wheel. Him and Mary, let the wheel spin. You don't need it.
Glad to be around you guys today. So she had said no, she was celebrating for her grandmother. Well, that don't make no sense if you're saying this to me. It really doesn't make any sense because she's literally saying I don't do anything but get older. You didn't say that.
Well, that's what he does. Where is it? Remember with Tiny Dancer? As soon as he saw blood in that water, he all of a sudden Tiny Dancer was his. She told me she likes to put innocent men in
tried
jail.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go.
If a man breaks her heart, she says she has no problem putting them in jail.
Oh, I know.
Heck, she even put a black man in jail once. I've asked you 1,000 times to show us that receipt, Monty, and you won't show it to us. So I think what he does is worse, Jarella. I think he takes the truth, and I think he twists it and he
Yeah,
embellishes it to hurt the woman. Because I'm sure Tiny's prior relationship is a very
This is the worried wheel. We have to think who we're gonna write. We're worried for all of these 4 people right now at this moment. Kaya just put there randomly, but I'm worried for her too. Actually, if I think about it, because so much time spent with her and she's just not even reporting on Food Beauty, and I'm like, what's going on with you? Are you all right? Are you okay? I'm not joking. I'm not being a bitch. Foodie, I'm worried about. I don't even know. You have to spin the wheel. What do you think is going to appear? Why are you not seeing any wheel? This is very messed up. I don't understand. I keys in S-Jam, but I cannot reach them. I can write on his. I can write. Yeah, that's odd. Yes, you're right. How could I? You're completely right. I'm ashamed of myself. How could I not even think of this? This is also a big concern. S-Jam. And kicks. Okay. Hank is there included with kicks and Kaya's mom died. Well, I'm so sorry about that. Who do you think is not okay? I think all of them are not okay. Which one from all these fucking 5 people? I think all of them are not okay. I think nobody's really okay. This is a very funny thing that you say, Peach Cobbler. Okay, are you ready to spin the wheel or not? Somebody give a yes, otherwise I'm not spinning it. I need to have a yes in the chat. Okay, Strange, thank you. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my god, we have tried to Foodie Beauty. Foodie. It's easy. This is not even so hard. This is easy to write. Wait, I'll make it quickly. Then show you. This is easy to write. I hate that I hear my roommate. He's so agitated all day long because he's hungry. He's always hungry. He cannot get over the hangriness. And he hates it that I'm not, hungry. He just hates it. I told him go buy some fidget toy. He needs some fidget toy, but he doesn't want it. Long. What should I call it? Wheel of people I worry for. Okay, I can show you also now. Are you ready? Wait, hold on. It will take until you get it. Let me not be selfish. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you until it gets on the screen. Don't worry, I already know how this internet works. Wait. It's coming. It just takes a little bit more until it pops up. Yeah. Please look over it and suggest if I should change anything. I'm waiting. I want to keep it short and sweet. Is it good to send or not? I'm sending it. But what the hell else do you want me to say, Hazelnut? Say, should I send it or not? Honestly, now you're making me feel weird about it. What else do you want to do? I don't want to make it too dramatic that she thinks, oh my God, look, Bali's making content by making, I don't want to make it like that. But I do want to, be respectful. And, dear Foodie, I worry for you, and you appeared on my worry wheel. I hope you're okay. People are a-holes. I think it's very to the point. Yeah, I'm sending it. Thanks. Send. Okay. PG, PG. I can't. I don't have her email. I don't want to harass her either. I don't want to. It's nice. PG, you see, everybody thinks about you. PG, we love you, Purple Glitter. But I don't want to be harassed because I already made enough. I showed enough concern. Let's put it like that.
Full of self-doubt.
Scenes, and if I did not admit, you would not be the wiser. This is the shit I'm talking about. So I think I need to
Oh my
present my
God.
screen. We're just gonna
Can't
go
tell me that you don't love this. It's all throwbacks. Come on, we had so much fun, and why not have fun again?
straight into it. Maybe I'll be quiet. Yeah, I think I'll be quiet. Maybe I should put some Andrew Apple Pie in the background.
Andrew Apple Pie,
And
yes.
you can slow this down wherever, replay it, however you want to do it. But I'm gonna show you exactly what I've been going through. So just to give you an idea, whenever I do a stream, I start getting messages. It's like I'm streaming, and in her head, she thinks for some reason I am speaking in code with her, as if I am secretly messaging her when I'm doing a stream, and then she's responding to me. Like, what kind of behavior is that? I'm not messaging you, Purple Glitter. I'm not talking in codes. I'm just doing a stream. I'm doing what I need to be doing
I'm not talking codes. Are you sure, Monty?
for my channel. All right, so what else can I say? So if you see certain things, if you even go back for months, it'll line up to my streams. She'll message me and it will all line up with the streams that I have. And I don't know what to do. I think this is the last straw. And we're gonna get into this. So let me share my screen. I'll play some Andrew Apple Pie. It's gonna be about
This is Monty. Let's chill out, yeah.
it's gonna be about 10.
Okay, we're not gonna read this. Just imagine, oh my God, just look at how many. She could have written a book, man. Whoever wrote this Purple Glitter, you could have written easily a book. You could have already written, like, not a book, but like a whole series of novels. Yeah, for sure. I also write a lot of emails, but I don't write so much. I have witnesses here. Jessica, Messica, you're here. I've written you since 3 years emails. I have never written so many paragraphs, never so long. And then Jessica's like, I don't even know. Have you ever sent me an email? Yeah, I know that you got my emails and you get my emails. I know that for a fact. Okay.
Streams, and she was replying
Look,
last
he already has the nice hairstyle.
Wednesday in real time. So what she was doing is she'll watch my streams and then she'll message me. So it's a real time reply. So when that was the 26th, right? Didn't I show her message from the 26th? I did. I showed it, and you guys saw the message said like 2 minutes ago, something like super ridiculous. It was like, yeah, two minutes ago she was replying to me. Well, should I say replying to me? Can I even say that? It was like, okay, let me put it up. It was this. So this is it right here. So as you can see, in her video, she's gonna leave this part out, which I've stayed away from her chats, blah blah blah. You see how it says 2 minutes there?
Oh my God! One
Because
small
this is what
break.
she does. It says it right there, 2 minutes.
One small break. I'm sorry for the interruption, but we're getting back to this. Garlic Bread posted a new video, and I want to watch it together with you. Because I can't believe that this guy. I cannot believe that this guy. I just cannot believe this guy. Finish. Look at this. 52 minutes ago, 1 hour ago, and already has. He gets the views. He does. Garlic bread, you get the views, dude, man. I'm not gonna say don't. You get it. You want me? What you want me to give you a kiss for? You have the views, but it's you have no. You're not an ethical entertainer. You're not a good entertainer. You're not a good person that you get the views. Okay, it is like, for example, me having my father working at the lottery, and I can win the lottery I have this luck that I can cheat. Okay, garlic bread is not cheating, but he's got the luck with this fucking manipulation. This is, a cheating way. He's not a good entertainer. He knows that. He knows it. Okay, let's see what he's got to say about this.
3 days
Pause it.
on the reaction channel narrative.
Start from again.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you.
Commentary.
Cannot thank each and every one of you enough. The numbers incredible, not just for myself, but all the reaction channels. And I think it echoes the sentiment that this person leaves in saying, this is my Super Bowl. Not since Chantal was chasing her ex around Canada has there been this much interest in what's going on with Chantal. And I think it's very telling that back then, the interest was Chantal going live, making content, chasing someone around. Chantal is making no content. This is all solely now, for at least the last 2 to 3 days, on the reaction channels to create.
Garlic bread. What is wrong with you, man? If you listen to me, I hope that you listen. I'm talking from human to human. What is wrong with you? She's not making any content because you people made it impossible with your hate. What content do you want her to make, garlic bread? If she makes content, you bitch at her that she's making non-content, but yet you're making content from off her non-content. If she doesn't make any content, now you're bitching at her for not making content. What is wrong with you, dude, man? You gotta have some kind of decency in you. From the bottom of my heart, please tell me that you're a human being. Please, garlic bread. I'm losing hope in humanity.
Narratives, commentary in some cases, but not so much in mine, speculation.
It's crazy,
I
man.
do just want to say, for someone that was constantly told by Chantal that we need her, it's pretty apparent. All we need is her action. We can sustain everything else.
All you need is her action also because you make content from it. But why? How can you dare to say, what is wrong with you, garlic bread? Can you not be a good person? Garlic bread, it's not negative, Garlic bread is very nice. Not you as a person, but the bread itself with garlic. It's tangy, but you should not represent evil. Why are you trying to represent evil? What's wrong with you? Why? It's not good. I don't believe in that. I believe that you can be better.
Our own. This individual, though, has some questions for
You're
Paul's
very
Kuwait.
talented. I
And
don't want
they
to always. I'm tired
go
of
back.
making fun of you all the time. I really got tired of it, garlic bread. I got tired of making fun of Breezy. Same shit with you. But I tell you from the bottom of my heart, you're a smart guy. You have talent. Use that talent and use it in the right way. You'll be blessed and you'll be very successful. Listen to my words. Trust in my words. What you're doing right now, you're going in a very negative direction, a very toxic negative direction, using your talent instead of using it for the good. You will remember my words, I know for a fact. That's why you hate me so much. Actually, I don't think you hate me, so I don't even know if you have any feedback. But you comment on my page, so I know this. It's good enough for me.
Back the curtain a little bit and let us know that more charges are coming with Chantal, with Salah. Now, they do, of course, have to honor and celebrate Eid, something Chantal really didn't participate in.
You're
but
paranoid,
they
but it's not
say
the chat
here,
for you.
clearly,
Guys, I
after
love
the
you guys that you're
investigation,
here.
they are going to know not
My
only
friends,
where
you're my
Chantal,
friends,
but also
Hazelnut,
where Salah are. There's a
Anita.
lot of speculation that Chantal maybe is in Canada, maybe still in Kuwait. Who knows? They then
Random
say that
Peaches,
there
my
will be more
family.
complaints filed against her and
Turns and
Salah,
turns as well.
and they verify that it is no longer simply the kitten situation,
Poplar is
the
also a
donation
friend.
situation, but it goes beyond
Strange
that.
is also.
And some of the verbiage
Strange is
Chantal
also
has
a
used
friend.
to
Close
discuss online the deleted posts, perhaps in DMs, because we know that's where Chantal opened this conversation with Paul's Kuwait. And they say, essentially, they feel Chantal took the situation way too far. As far as that is concerned, I am working on, let's call it a mini documentary that goes over.
Garlic Bread's working on a mini documentary. Garlic Bread, why don't you work on your life, dude, man? I cannot take it like. But in the end, he can also. That's the thing I also have to think, how he thinks, and he could say to me, bitch, are you just frustrated that I'm having success at something? And like I would just want to hit the numbers, and I'd be like, no, man, it's good to have success. I'm not envious. It's good, but you're not having the right success in the right way. It's not something they should be proud of. It's like a killer, like a serial killer. Is he meant to be proud of his work? It's like, yeah, but I got these jobs, that I got 3 people to kill, like, are you envious that I have? It's like, no, I'm not envious that you got 3 people to kill, dude, man, but, and you're gonna make that money and those views, but like, do you not know how to judge right from wrong yourself? Really? Garlic bread, really, you cannot judge anymore right from wrong? Have we become so stupid and so manipulative and so fucked in the head, and principles, ethics, morals? Are you serious, garlic bread? Like, even garlic is more ethical than you.
For the days leading up to, the days
Like
after, and of course
the
the
legume
entire
of garlic.
cat situation. It's kind of been something I've been going back and forth with over the past few days. I hope to have it up tonight, if not tomorrow morning. It will be members first, and I say that because as far as members are concerned, you might notice this last video, not have my members list up. I'm currently in the process of updating it. I also just got a brand new computer. For those of you that mentioned in my last video, I
Oh
sound
my
different. I
God,
think that's
stop
what
loving
it is, but
garlic bread.
I always
This
try
is
to be
he's doing this,
prepared,
I'm
make
telling you.
sure that I have.
This is how he's flirting with me. Maybe you think I'm blowing air up my own ass. No, this is how he flirts with me and his haters, not me specifically, but the haters. He knows that this flares up us, and I got a new computer and I got the views. He likes it, but it's gonna bite you in the ass, Garlic. Have your fun right now. Enjoy it as long as it lasts. But I know it's gonna bite you in the ass. I know in the long run you're not going to end up happy this way, and you know it too. And that's what makes you hate me more, because you know that I'm right, but you don't want to admit it. You just don't want to admit it because it's just painful to admit that what you're doing is a shit entertainment and shit way of earning money. But you gotta run with it, and you have the views. Yeah, you got those, and I cannot say anything about that. Go for it. But you hate that I pointed out that that someday it's gonna take an end. And when that day comes, remember my face. When that day comes, I'll be playing with Breezy's toes with her 10 size feet. Shoe size, 10 size feet.
Current computers, current phones, in case something like this happens, I'm prepared. Therefore, things might be just a little bit different for the next couple days as I do everything I can to make sure you guys know exactly what is going on as fast as possible. With that said, I'm going to leave you with the top comments from the last video.
What
You
else
know I
do you
appreciate
expect?
each and every one of you. And when Chantal is waiting for Ede to have more charges filed, there's no way I can't be back
With more
with more
content.
commentary.
Commentary or content? What? 870. Let's check out his statistics. Okay. Videos. Because he doesn't make live streams. Because you don't make live streams, Garlic Bread, right? Why don't you make one time on live stream? I would be so excited. I would be your biggest fan, I swear to God. I swear to God. I don't know what I would do. I'd do whatever you want me to do. Make a live stream and show yourself. Honestly, I'm putting it out there. If Garlic Bread makes a live stream and shows his face, he can ask what he wants from me. I will do anything. Show myself naked, maybe even remove my channel. Even imagine that I would be willing to remove my channel. No, that's too much. That's just too much. I'm going too far. He's not worth it. But I just want to prove a point. That's the point. I just want to prove a point. It's hard. Anyhow, let's check it out. So we have here 1 hour ago 4.4k views. Fantastic. 6 hours ago 14k views. Fantastic. 22 hours ago 24k views. So in 24 hours you have 38,000 42.5 thousand K. You can say almost 50K. That's right. Round it down to this. In 24 hours, garlic bread got 50K views. 50,000 views in 24 hours. Do I need to repeat it? No, I don't need. Yesterday. 1 day ago. 30K, 1722. So let's say, okay, 30. Yesterday 70K views. Today, so you see, this is the views that he has. It's very good views. It's for sure. I can't stand this asshole.
Jesus.
I'm gonna write him in the chat. I just can't stand this fucker, man.
Eat this piece right here.
Let me write in the chat something.
Bro, where's the ramen? Where's the ramen? This is prep work. You should have given this to your sous chef before coming on here.
Some spam.
Okay, now it's spam time. Fantastic.
I'm writing this. I don't know. I don't want to say anything about Jessica Messica because I'm not a stupid fuck. I don't want to make any relation. But I'm just putting it like this down here. I never will understand.
Comments get turned on like they turned on the pets.
It's not a good comment. I don't like the comment, but I don't want to have anything to do with Jessica.
So you're just one of the pets?
I have to
Oh my
watch out what I say.
god!
Spicy.
I'm gonna have to turn off the sound.
I will never. I will never. That means I watch him a lot, and I don't.
YouTube is a wet and juicy way.
I don't.
Please finish
Or
cutting the
understand
fucking
this black
spam.
girl
Okay.
background. Comma. No, not and. Just put a comma and finish. That's good. That's the right way to put it. That's the right way to make a comment. You see, guys, I'm not stupid. I know that sometimes you lack confidence in me, but don't lack confidence. I do think.
Okay, we're gonna work out of this bowl. Okay.
Scooch the camera over this way real quick.
How many cans do you open?
Show our pan of butter before we add our
I think
bacon to
one.
it. We're gonna throw in some
Okay.
Country Crock Original.
Country Quack, getting thrown
You can see me there.
the abyssal bacon grease pan. Forkful for you. Okay.
Our bacon. I don't think that's healthy enough or unhealthy enough.
I like how he pulls the forkful of Country Crock up to his lips in front of his mouth, and then like he
Look
just
at this
extends
idiot.
his lips out to grab it
Look at this idiot.
like a horse.
He doesn't have much likes. Wait, I have to think of something smart again to say. I have to take it easy, you know. Like,
Okay.
We're gonna fry the bacon up.
Butter
I think
and
that only
Bud
one
Light.
comment. I can only
Quaintly
make one comment tonight.
Super chat there. He doesn't
I
open
think
the
the
round
comments
until
will be
about 1
obvious. He's not
hour.
stupid. The guy's not stupid, even though.
Gotta keep it fresh. Thanks for the heads
I'll
up. Thanks
fuck
for
it
the
up.
super chat.
Now we're gonna grab our bacon. I'll show you.
Pick it up.
The cut bacon. I want to tear off.
Ramham is there.
Easier.
I can say hello to Ramham.
And then continue touching more things on the counter and food items and licking your fingers. Bud Light for pride, hell yeah. Crack open a gay Bud Light with the boys.
Okay, I wrote to Ramham. You can see I'm still writing, you see? You can
That
see
slow
actually.
cooker
It's
is
not like
rotting away up there. Come on, he's gone. He's gone. He took a walk.
I'm not worried about like seasoning or any of that.
Also on
BS
TikTok with a K
because
profile pic. It was a jump scare.
we're gonna
Ah,
add
she's
seasoning to it
popular. Hey, Wilma.
here in a bit.
Hey, you see, I got. Hey, I love
Okay.
Ramham.
And also those warheads. Does he like?
So that it cooks faster.
Does he
Big
use
boys in his fucking chat, motherfucker, you piece piece of shit in the dark.
Cobranera?
I kiss and finish. And
Speaking
then
of
I'm
Sunday gravy.
Combo.
Peach?
Mango splash.
Oh, we're getting a little drink combo to tide us over. Oh,
Check it out,
or is
check it
that
out.
just going in the food? There's probably a cup there, right? He's probably making a drink combo. What's up, Millie?
And some Nikolai vodka.
Okay. Yeah, that's a drink combo right there. That's a drink combo. Michael Pham with the super chat. Professor Willow, what's your best guess on Cobb's weight and height during this trailer arc? Also, why did Papa Clint authorize gas privileges for the boy? The gas? The gas is a concern of mine, being that he's had a pan full of like the same oil from like when he moved in that he's just been burning over and over again. It
I'm not
seems
interested.
highly.
You're boring. Thumbs down. Everybody, can you please go and give thumbs down? I would appreciate very much. I can't stand this dude either. He's fucking an asshole. Arrogant piece of shit. I hate him. He's obnoxious as fuck. But I just want to point out, and I want to write in his chat that he's a piece of shit to not make it too obvious. This guy, oh my god, I can't stand him either anymore. This peanut head. Oh my god. We have to go to this.
Because she'll watch my stream and think I'm giving her code messages.
Code
And then
messages.
send me messages nonstop and call
interesting.
me.
Look at Monty giving code messages. We got to get into the code messages with Monty. I am all into this, but very much. Let's get into it all together, please, guys. No joke.
And do all sorts of like crazy stuff. But yet she has been pulling the wool over you guys' eyes, right? Because you
Look how
guys are
nice he
not
looks.
knowing that.
Look at how nice. He has very nice teeth. He has nice face. He has nice features. He's a very attractive man. That he's nerdy, yeah, whatever. You know, some people like nerdy men. Some people like the nerdy man. He's really not a tough guy. We know that. But he's much more tough than SJam number one. We know that as well. He's not ugly. And he's educated. Whatever he did, you know, marine biology, whatever, you know, I don't give a shit. But he's not stupid. That's for sure. He has some knowledge, some intelligence, some IQ there going on.
That this is happening unless I'm telling you it's happening. She
And
wants
in
me
today's
bad.
video,
I
I'm
just
gonna
went
be
off at
spelling all
court
of
down
that
her
out
community.
for you
thanks.
guys.
We have to check
I'm
out.
sorry that this
I don't even have Nas channel. Do you have the post? Do you have the link? Burns and Churns? I don't, because now you know, like, let's check it out. Kiwi tapes. I don't know. Queen Cobra. Until I find her. She's for sure not the red. No, she's the red one now. This one. No, this is also not her. This.
Who got bigger?
Who got bigger? Roman bigger, but sometime I'm bigger.
I just don't want to be smaller than you. You know, I'm jealous. It's because I'm like, I'm lady boy or trans. That's why they're like, oh, you are bigger.
Who got bigger?
Who got bigger? Roman bigger, but sometimes I'm bigger. I just don't want to be smaller than you. You know, I'm jealous. It's because I'm like, I'm lady boy or trans. That's why they're like, oh, you are bigger than. You know, it's like a joke, and
Yeah,
people
yeah.
think like, oh, you have bigger than Roman.
How is your sex life?
Super.
How juicy is the sex?
How juicy is the steak? Is 10.
Yeah, I totally agree. 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
that's why we're together. Who got bigger?
Who got bigger? Roman bigger, but sometimes I'm bigger.
Really?
I just don't want to be smaller than you. You
I know,
know,
it's
I'm
just
jealous. It's
part
because I'm
of
like, I'm
what I watch. I watch this channel as well. Anita put thank you, and then you put it so it makes it easier. Because I cannot do it. Thank you so much. I love you, Anita. Thanks a lot for your help, man. Okay. 3 hours ago. Okay. So, Courtney, you sad attempts are failing. Keep trying though. Keep trying though. Congestive heart failure princess who takes Xanax while she gets methadone and TD tested for it. Fuck out of here, WTJ. Get over me. You caused all of this. You go for a 10-minute walk, please. Once. Whatever. This is just now. Let me tell you what is going on. Courtney is also a freak, otherwise, I don't know, she wouldn't be messing around with these kind of people. But it's just now trying to get attention from, now it's desperate for attention. She needs attention. And she sees that it's like people are getting bored of her everyday bullshit. And she's like, okay, I need to instigate, I have to infiltrate, instigate, and make beef with other people. She copyright struck me just a few days ago. Why? After 2 years, she needs content. She needs beef. It's just content. I don't understand how you people cannot see what I see. More glitter bomb. This, you see, she pays attention to me. Bali breeds dolphin. What do you mean in her bathtub? I don't even have a bathtub now. 3 days ago, I don't have a bathtub in Austria since 2 months. I've not been bathing in a bathtub. So just shows you delirious wanting attention. Nothing more and nothing less. It is what it is, guys. Yeah. My lovely people, I think that this is where, like I kind of showed you what I have. There's nothing more entertaining. Other people should make something entertaining. I don't know why other people are not doing anything. I'm so tired with other people. Now's birthday? No, it's not Now's birthday. Yeah? Now's birthday? Wait, let's investigate. Let's investigate. Jessica Messica. Jessica Messica knows when it's Now's birthday. Come on. Otherwise, I have to write her an email or something, man. My man has been. No, we have heard about it. Come on. Jessica would have told us. 100%. And you know what? I will tell you something between me and you. You know why Monty and Jessica have such a big dislike towards each other? Because they know that they would really get along in the reality. This projection. I know everybody right now is cringing. I don't give a shit. I know the reality of the situation. This is why they have such a strong hatred towards each other, because there's no other reasoning. They have no business reason, money reason, family. It's just internet shit. But they have, because they know that shit got fucked up, and actually in the real world they would actually get along very well in a brother sister kind of way. And I'm right about that 100%. I'm sorry. It is what it is. That I cannot help it that I see through everything. I'm sorry. I want to jump out of a cake for now. I would make a video. Imagine to make a video for now. Imagine that we make a sexy video. I would make for her, honestly. If it were her birthday, I would make a sexy Marilyn Monroe video. Happy birthday now. Honestly, for fun, for jokes, for guys, and for honoring her birthday.
Illegal shit online and think, hey, it's just part of girl world. I'm just gonna lie about somebody and harass them offline and don't think you can just get legal consequences. Well, there is going to be legal consequences, and the Webb City Police Department in Missouri is going to dole out those consequences really soon. Welcome, everybody. We got Cirilli, Gal Charlotte, we got Lynn Smith, we got Jay Harrod, we got Sam R, Lindsay, what's up? How you doing? Cirilli, Bleeze Quit, Val Hader, and Observant. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. All right, well, let me share my screen. Did you miss the line? No, we just got started her world. I was just giving a bit of background knowledge because talking about separating girl world from actual stuff. Like you can't do illegal things and expect to get away with it. The law is still present and active. You can't just harass somebody for 10 months. You can't just do whatever you feel like doing because you feel it's on the internet and then call and message somebody repeatedly and don't think that that's not gonna get you in trouble. It is. You'd be surprised, Sam. You'd actually be surprised because I think they are gonna do something. If you get about 10 to 12,000 messages, and you can show 10 to 12,000 messages, and you can show hundreds, if not thousands, of calls, and you can show multiple voice messages, they're definitely gonna be doing something. All right, let me share my screen. We're gonna get into the stupidity that is Jessica Messica, and let's get started.
Jessica Messica. I will never. This for me is the most entertaining. I know that they are just like fighting. They have strong hatred. I'm not gonna like, let me put it like that. I'm not going to not say that they hate each other. I'm sure that they hate each other pretty strong nowadays, but it's from a stupid reason.
It's just Timber saying, I've had a hard life. She's saying,
Timber.
She said,
Happy birthday, Timber. I already said it to you before, but I say it again. It's never enough to give you happy birthdays.
I didn't ask Monty for money. I didn't ask Frida for money, but he says I guilted them. But that's probably cap.
All right, so Timberly's like, I didn't ask Monty for money. I didn't ask Farida for money, but he says I guilty them. Well, that is true. She did. That's her MO.
I don't think we'll get into the Farida tea. Can I zoom in? Let's see how much I can zoom in. So this is Timber saying, like, if she spills the tea, she can get him demonetized. But it's going to come down to her
Right.
word or his word.
Okay.
I have no proof. Just my word would change shit, especially now. I could get him demonetized, but that would be all. No other retribution. It's my word or his. And from the sound of it, he has made receipts, and it looks damning.
Yeah.
She's saying, no, I have a Discord account, but I do not have my own Discord. I'm in Bali's Discord, and I'm in my friend's small Discord.
I don't even know what they're talking about. I don't have a Discord. I had one a long time ago. These people are delirious.
All right, so she shows these
But
messages
my
and backs
Discord
out.
doesn't exist. It's like irrelevant. You know, it's exactly like my OnlyFans. Like my OnlyFans. I also have an OnlyFans page. It's the same with the Discord. Inactive.
Kimberly on all the bullshit, and by now I'm sure you should be aware that this is all just stupidity and lies and just everything in between from a person that seems to not have the ability to fend for herself and wants other people to pay her way. Like, why would you ask at least two people? Now, I know for sure there's multiple people, but she's asking at least two people that I know of for money today, July 30th, for $50, and that she's going to pay them back. Now, I can understand if you ask one person, if Timberly just asks one person, be like, hey, can I borrow $50 from you? I don't have any groceries. I'll pay you back on Monday.
Happy birthday.
But if two people
Monty, you know what? You know that I'm your good friend, and I am good friend and loyal. But he annoyed me how he supported this Ray Ray, and in the end, I knew Ray Ray was a grifter. Timber was a grifter. He supported all these grifters, you know, like he supported too many people. I don't know why, but maybe he was just, you know, taken by the. I don't know.
telling me you sent the same message to them, that means you're asking everybody, and you damn well ain't paying back everybody $50 that you get from them. So what does that tell you? What's the likelihood of people actually getting back their money? Where are the locks? The locks are tied up, see?
Hold on, I'm trying to find the right one. It's hard because my screen is so zoomed in.
I have no idea, sweet and sour. Your guess would be as good as mine. All I can say is that it's confirmed. It's the exact same message that people confirmed this morning when I did my first stream
No, I'm not showing your Discord. I'm saying I'm a member of your Discord, Bali.
that Timberly was
See,
asking
I don't
them
even
for
understand what she's
50 US
talking about
dollars
here.
and saying that she can pay
You
them
see
back in
how
money. So these are all the
you
people
see these
that
people
gave her
how
money.
delusional they are. I don't even understand why Jessica Messica is even mentioning me. This is not normal. I'm telling you, look, listen, she mentions me. It's not normal, guys. It makes no sense. It's just...
And
Discord.
when I did my first stream
No, I'm not showing your Discord. I'm saying I'm a member of your Discord, Bali.
that
I'm saying I'm a member of your Discord, Bali. Do you understand? Look at these people talking to nobody. They were not talking to me. I don't know who the fuck she was talking to, but not to me.
Kimberly was asking them for 50 US dollars and saying that she can pay them back in money. So these are all the people that gave her money. And we all knew this was going to happen. Well, I knew this was going to happen. She's going to keep
Weirdos.
asking the
Just
small
weirdos.
crew of people
Talking to
that still have a vested
me.
interest in her to continually give her money. And once you stop giving her money, she is going to cut you off.
Timber said the first few months I was live,
Happy birthday, Timber.
I didn't even run my channel. He did. He had remote access. He bought subs. He ran it. I had no idea how, and he taught me.
Now, why would you believe?
And you see, and this is where I'm right, and you can hate me for being right. Monty did not think that Jessica Messica could ever overtake him and could be his rivalry in entertainment. And who would want to bring their own competition into the game? Only a moron would do that, right? To bring their own competition in their game. Why? To have headache for what reasoning? And then he saw that, this Jessica Messica, she has quite, she got the stuff. I don't know, it's so easy for me to understand. And I think that if you have some smartness, you also understand. And I understand Monty that he's like, fuck, man, why did I do? But Monty, you did it with your own hands. And you cannot not then blame people that they take the opportunity that you offer and they make something out of it. You cannot blame them for that. That's shitty. Your fault. You made them. You gave them the way. You led the way, and they took the way. And be happy that you did something good for the people, even if they're assholes to you. Just say fuck it. I don't give a shit if you're an asshole to me. I'm glad that I know that I did something good for you, and I'm gonna die with that thought, and you're gonna die with the thought knowing that I did something good for you and that you're a piece of shit. Finish. It's not so hard in the end of the day, honestly.
Believe this. Why does this make any sense to you that I ran her channel? Does this make any sense? This lie has been precipitated throughout Girl World. Why? Where did it come from? Of course, it came from Purple Glitter, the same person that has been continually
Everybody
messaging
take a
me.
moment of silence for Purple Glitter to do well. We love you, Purple Glitter, and we hope you are well.
Ever since last year without a response. Why the hell would you message somebody for 10 months without a response and continue to message and call them? And what her MO is, Purple Glitter's MO, is to do that behind the scenes because you wouldn't know that unless I tell you that's what she's been doing. So she's been trying to seek an answer from me for months and months and months on end. And I'm still not answering her. And then what she does, she runs online and then talks shit about me. So on one hand, the left hand is typing shit about me, and this once again is Purple Glitter, while the right hand is either texting and calling me. It's pure bullshit. So Timberly's saying I had a remote access. How the hell am I running her channel remotely? She has no idea what she's talking about. The only access I had was the same access that Edna had, which was being a manager. And of course, as I showed before, that she would take me off after a few days. So she says I did it for months. I didn't do it for months. It was a few days at a time. Then she would take me off. And sometimes it would be like one day on, one day off, because then she'd put Edna on. Then Edna would be trying to
PG.
help her out because of her
I miss
sound.
her and I hope she's well. PG, if you're listening, I hope you're well. I really care for you a lot. I'm not joking. Not sarcastic. I really hope that you're well. But you have to take care of yourself, you know, you have to take care of your mental self, your mental state, and also your life. You're a grown up woman. Live life the way it should be, not delusional.
Card
What
problems.
I see that also I changed my life and I try to do it better every day, you know. Even if I fuck up, I still try. You gotta try.
And whatnot. She's saying I bought subs. I didn't buy
If you
subs.
stop
I've
trying,
showed the
then what's the point
screenshot.
of
She's the
living,
one who's
right?
asking
What's
for
the point of
subs.
living
She's
if
the
you
one who
stop
bought the
trying?
subs. She's the one who ran her channel. She's the one who's begging people for money. She's the one who did it all. But of course, she has to have a scapegoat. And who would be the best scapegoat?
What are you doing, Monty? Stop being so negative. Negativity is too much.
All right, so if you're not sure what's going on here, these are
I'm
screenshots
speeding it up.
that was taken from Timberly's Discord, and I use that loosely.
This one I
This
didn't
is a-
understand.
I guess I should say it's more like Edna's Discord.
He said I used people for 2 birthdays. I didn't. I explained the birthday situation on a live months ago.
Did she really explain the birthday situation? I think this was going back to the light that she was trying to say that originally she had said that, well, she said many things. One of the things she said is that I orchestrated this as a publicity stunt, the 2 birthdays. It's all my fault. The next other thing she said that it was really her grandmother's birthday, and I knew about this, and she explained that to people. So that's why she had a birthday in February, and she had a birthday in July. But then my screenshot showed that no, I didn't know it was your grandmother's birthday. I had no idea. And the way how she responded that she was getting older, and not that she was celebrating for her grandmother. So that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Should I even bring out those receipts? Do I need to bring out the birthday receipts? I guess so. Maybe I should. And I guess people can go back, but maybe it's easier if I put this on the screen myself about the whole birthday stuff rather than having people go look for it. Yeah, okay, yeah, I think I should do that. So where is the birthday stuff? Okay, yeah, I think this is it. So this was it. Oh yes, this is it. So I had asked, I said happy birthday because I didn't know it was her birthday, February the 2nd. That she said, thanks so much. I don't do anything but get older, but I'm so glad to be around you guys today. So she had said no, she was celebrating for her grandmother. Well, that don't make no sense if you're saying this to me. It really doesn't make any sense because she is literally saying I don't do anything but get older. You didn't say that it was for your grandmother, so that was a lie. So let's get back to this.
I wasn't going to tell who I was at all. He suggested I use a birthday stream as a welcome to live streams. She's saying that Monty is the one that told her to make her first stream a birthday stream.
Well,
basically, she said Monty was in control of her account, had remote.
No, what happened to Monty is like this, Anita. It's not so difficult. He was very popular, and it was like, you know, like the best club, you know, like back in the days where we went clubbing. But it was COVID, so it was internet, you know, best place to hang out and in the chat to be, and to be seen and to be noticed. That's why he was so well off, because people were saying super chats just to be noticed in his chat. He knows it, I know it, you know it. And he had a good, you know, like a good time, a good moment. But then it crashed down because that all of that goodness went to his head, and he did not know how to control it. And he did not have maybe friends, he didn't have any guidance, nothing, and it went to his head. Let's just put it like that. He knows it, we don't have to talk about it. Let's put it like it went to his head and to his pants at the same time, if you get what I mean. And he paid the price for that. He really did pay the price for that, and he knows it. It is what it is. But so many men make this mistake. He's really nothing special. He's just kind of something like ordinary, because a lot of men do that.
Access and said, all right, you're going to go live. She said, I didn't want to say who I was, but Monty said, yeah, say who you are,
okay,
and have your first stream be a birthday stream to welcome yourself into the live streams.
Now, why would that don't make no sense?
This is giving a team. This is giving grift tag team.
It's only an effective grift tag team there, Jessica Messica, if both parties are getting money. All right, it could be a 50-50 cut, 60-40, 70-30, but it will be a good team if both people are getting money, and not just one person. Not just one person trying to put the blame of their bullshit on another person. That is not okay. Diane Woods, what's up?
Sorry, it's so hard to see the shit when it's this zoomed in. Like I can't tell my controls properly.
You could have
All
done
right,
like
let's see.
one by one. Jessica needs to hook up with Gigi. Isn't
Oh,
she
this
already?
is about the thing.
She's already hooked up with Gigi, Daisy and me.
This is about the GoFundMe's.
Facts, really.
I'm good. How are you? I got a headache. She said I heard that there was a stream, but I'm not watching it. She said it was a Mary stream basically. Like Mary made a stream on Monty's channel. It was a Mary stream basically, but it's whatever. Yeah, they could say whatever. I asked for nothing. I used no one. Monty begged me to let him make me a GoFundMe after GoFundMe, and I said no. And then
So true, her world. So her world is saying she only did this because she wanted to try and drug Monty. Of course, she's been talking bad on Timber since and trying to dox her. Really, and some people just have all the time in the world to do this sort of stuff.
she said I always told him I don't owe him anything because he was too demanding of me. I never forced nor asked anyone to loan me a thing.
Now that don't make no sense. Yes, he was always told him I didn't want to owe him a thing.
Hey guys, alert, alert. I have news from my husband in Ohio. So, you know that before we had the neighbor, the mathematician, the math head. Well, it was quiet. And now he sent me a picture that U-Haul truck came. So he is going to have neighbors. We are going to have neighbors, but I'm not going to be there to meet them. He's going to introduce them to me first through the phone. These neighbors, I'm very interested. I wondered when they're going to rent out that place because the neighbors, the meth head left, I will tell you, about 1 year ago. Yeah, it took them 1 year to rent it out. I'm curious.
Because he was too demanding. Demanding of what? What am I demanding of? I don't get that. Is she trying to say that I was forcing her to go on MED? Like, doesn't she know I have the evidence? I have the receipts of me asking, hey, you want to be on MAD? And she would either say yes or no. That is not demanding. That's me asking you if you want to be on there. And it's okay if you don't want to be on there. Sometimes I would never get an answer. I just do it by myself. Like, how is that demanding somebody? You see, this type of narrative is really disgusting because she's trying to paint me a certain way where I am just this overbearing and demanding person that wants your total attention and devotion and everything else. And I'm just an overall bad guy. And that is just not the case.
At least we know he's demanding.
Okay, yes, let's take Timberly's word for it that I'm demanding. You know what? Let me send Timberly that $50, as she says, to everybody that she sent that request
Happy
to.
birthday,
She can pay
Timber.
back Monday. I trust her, right? You think she's gonna pay me back? Let's just take her for her word. She says, you give me $50 US, I'm gonna pay you back Monday. Yeah, let me just do that right now. Let me log into my PayPal.
Big screenshot.
I have a question. How does Timber get Cash App's PayPal if he claims she doesn't have a bank account? There's a workaround for that. So she told me she
Much
doesn't have a.
Timber. Happy birthday.
It is sweet and sour. It is the definition of fraud.
Oh, hold on.
People-
This is her saying,
People do it all the time, though.
when I started the live chats, I loved my people. I told them who I was. This is months ago. We used a birthday as my first live. Monty's suggestion. And no, I did not get a ton, as he would say. All I got was from Sean Nova. Sean Nova turned the chat green.
Okay, I can tell you for sure that that is a lie. She got hundreds of dollars that first stream. Sean Over did turn the chat green. He did dole out a shit ton of memberships to her channel, like a lot of people. Everybody in there went green, but she also didn't get super chats and super stickers. So that is a lie. A bulb lit up in her head when she saw that for her birthday, she could get hundreds of dollars in a couple hours. I forgot how long the stream was. I do have it. I guess I could play it. I do have it, but I guess I'm going to have to go through my library. But she got hundreds of dollars. I was a manager for a YouTube channel, so I did see that before she booted me out. And she got money, and it clicked in her head. It was 1 hour and 16 minutes was the live stream. It clicked in her head that, hey, I can make money online easy by just telling people something's happening all the time, and people buy it.
You heard?
Nikki, she uses cards. She
I
puts
can
all
make money easy by keeping people entertained by telling them something is happening all the time. Pretty good strategy.
money she gets on these
Garlic
cards
bread. Garlic, how are you doing, my lovely?
through PayPal and through Cash App,
Here we go.
and then spends it off. I also showed her list, her Amazon wish list, which is all she added on the 23rd is all like
It's cut off right here. I have to find the one before. I was like screenshotting really fast, but it said, she said, I literally have the convo. This is the receipt I want. She says, I literally have the convo of Monty asking me if he could buy me some subs and also telling me that he buys them.
All right, so she says she has the combo. She doesn't have the combo because I showed the combo and it was her asking me that she wants to buy subs because she wanted subs. It doesn't matter if she was saying that she doesn't want subs. She always wanted the subs. So let's take a look at this. So as I said, this is the convo right here. She started talking about DLF. And then on January 30th, she's like, I decided to go to get subs soon as I get some cash to do it with. I was like, okay, cool. Then she retorted, at least to get me over 1K, I'm almost at 700. So she was definitely about the subs. Don't let her fool you. She's going to say she's not about the subs. She's about the subs. She wanted to get monetized and she wanted to get her money.
That's Timber's little icon. You see the cat? And she said, I knew nothing about it. And he made him tell me. And he told me to go to Squirk. I don't know if this is where you buy them. You see this? He buys subs and he paid for them with his card.
Oh yes, you remember that Fish. When she came in as Penny Lane, she was trying to get subs and doing a cash giveaway drive. So since day one, she wanted subs and monetization. She did. Wasn't it Christmas? She was giving away like a $50 card or something like that. I remember that one looking through the history that she was doing a giveaway and somebody won. I can't remember what it was, but I believe it was like a $50. I was like, are you sure you're able to give that away? Because that is quite a substantial amount of money, $50, if you know you're not working and whatnot.
Yeah, it is.
And she said, I will let YouTube know and they can demonetize him also. So is that why Timber got demonetized? Did she get demonetized because...
I'm not even sure if Timberly even got demonetized, to be honest with you. That is still up in the air. I'm not sure if it was for real. It seems legitimate because YouTube does do that. If you play somebody's stuff and then you don't talk through what you're playing and then you talk after. I've seen it happen sometimes, but other times I've seen people do it and they get away with it. It's literally random how YouTube will dole out punishment for rules that other people are breaking. So you'll get the punishment, but other channels don't. Lindsay confirms it was $50. Okay, there you go. And someone did win. All right, great. So for the whole monetization thing, it's really up in the air for me. I have no idea if she really did. It's possible. Or if maybe it was just like another play to get sympathy and for people to send her some money. Maybe buy her some groceries, maybe buy her some weed. I still can't believe she said she got free weed. Where the hell are you getting free weed in Tulsa, Oklahoma? Where? Like, they don't even get free weed here. You gotta buy free weed. Even the weed that you even get in Ontario or Quebec is shitty weed for an outrageous price. But she
got reported for fake accounts. But she's saying if she reports it to YouTube, he can also get demonetized. So I'm curious how many fake subs Monty has.
Nikki, I have no idea if she's doing that. Sweet and Sour says, if you don't have a job, you shouldn't be having a weed habit.
Here's it without it cut off. Here you go. I literally have the con. You see it? Here's it not cut off. I'll zoom in case anybody needs to see that.
So true, her world. That is true.
I literally have the convo of Monty asking me to buy the subs to Timber.
World. World always took care of me. I don't know, it took me. But you know, World actually attacked me because they didn't know me. She didn't know. But then, you know, she made sure that nobody, you know, picks on me. She saw that there was a lot of people picking on me. You know, I was like a crow. I was like one of those, you know, one of those hurt animals. And when an animal is hurt, the other people don't want that hurt animal around because it's weak. It's a weak link, and they just want to get rid of it. And that's how I was in Girl World, you know. And everybody blocked me, and everybody pushed me to the side. But they used my jokes, and they used some of my knowledge, but nobody gave me credit. Fuck the people.
Drop that T, Timber. We want this T. Press 1 if you want Timber to drop the screenshots.
Yeah, I did notice that Belly used the chats and
Matt's birthday is Saturday. Nice to know. Thank you for that. You know, I'm putting in my calendar.
I do.
Exactly, most those. Well, at least when it comes to me, right? Because I'm gonna do a series. I'm not really sure what this series is gonna be called, but I need to do a series on this whole Jessica Messica thing because I really gotta look into the cats. I also gotta show that she's showing a lot of stuff that just isn't true about me, and it's just frustrating and exasperating that people are doing this. And I'm sure everybody has come to understand there's a lot of trolls in Girl World now, a lot more than they were before. Like the trolls before were funny and they were focused on foodie beauty and the other girls, but now the trolls are focused on just spreading chaos and mischief and breaking down what is Girl World as a whole. Like you've seen the trolls come out in tons of people's chats over and over and over again. We've seen the trolls in SJam's chat and they're now in Bally's chat. Before they were in
my chat,
Rolling L Romance chat. They were in Hans chat. They get kicked out and then they go somewhere else.
Yeah.
And she said this. She said, I'm not letting Monty run me off, but then she deleted everything.
Okay, hold on. We have something new.
So you guys, today people went on channel. He was saying that he got so many messages. So
everybody, take a moment and please give like to this channel and to this creator. Otherwise, you will not be able to shit. Go and give a like right now to this creator. Otherwise, you will not be able to take a shit in the next coming days. I promise you this. And it's terrible to be constipated.
Allah Shabib went on Milky's channel. He was saying that he got so many messages of people wanting to know what's going on with Chantal and Salah, if Chantal was still in Kuwait. What's going on? He said his inbox is too full for people to stop, trying to ask him questions. He does not know anything. From what he's saying is that him and Murad, once they tried to warn Salah to leave my Canadian bacon alone, and he did not listen.
Canadian bacon.
And he kept on following
Chantal.
Chantal. They distanced themselves because they recognized that there was going to be an issue. So they stopped dealing with Salah altogether. So what we're going to start at right now is somebody in the chat was asking him if Salah tried to reach out to him when the whole thing broke, when Travel was on Salah's feed. And this is what Allah said.
But yeah, I don't think there's
Did
too many
Salah
other
call when
questions.
they get the trouble? Sure, he cannot call. Someone asking Salah call if when he get the trouble? Sure, he cannot call. 100% he cannot call.
I know right there his audio broke up a little bit. I was trying to understand exactly what he said. Somebody was asking him, I believe, if Salah tried to call Allah when the trouble hits, and he said he could not call him. So it makes me wonder if Allah had Salah blocked, or if, yeah, that's the only way he will know is if Salah tried to call him. I'm wondering if he has Salah blocked, because then he gets entangled into this whole entire mess. This whole thing is crazy, you guys.
Someone said, did Salah's dad try and marry him to someone else?
Listen, this is very interesting. Good for your
Did what?
rampage.
Did Salah's
That you
dad
bring
try
this
and marry
news.
him to
Very
someone
good,
else?
very good
I
documentary.
think no, because he leave him. He leave him. He don't try to do anything for him.
Oh, So it seems like Salah's dad stopped talking to Salah altogether. I guess he got fed up with the whole thing was pulling with Chantal, whatever those two were doing. That is T. So his dad doesn't have Salah either. Wow.
Already, the father of the Salah, he married another one. And he live with the wife and finished.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Salah's dad got remarried. Okay.
It's amazing. Don't you find amazing these people? They're very, very disturbed people. So now it's really fucked up, guys. Honestly, from everybody.
Well, I mean,
from her side, but what do you expect from this hag? It's not a hag. Hag is old. She's not old. From this moron, I don't expect much. From the Kuwaiti moron, also not much.
That is big enough to put on his big boy pants on to figure life out by himself. He's not a kid. Oh, okay. So it's Salah's dad that got married. Got it.
Do you know how old Salah is?
He's young.
He's young. Okay.
And you can say like 39, I think now. Something like this.
Yep, I have been saying it. There's no way that Salah is in his early 30s. There's absolutely no way that dude is younger than 38. You know what I mean? Okay, vindicated.
Okay.
How old do you expect? Who cares about the age? And how old do you expect him to be? I expect the guy to be about in between. I will tell you, in between 27 and 32. It's in between those 5 years.
I will tell you exactly. It's important.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Where is the message here? حبيبي يا صلاح الليل صديقي يا صديقي صديقي يا صديقي.
Oh, terrible.
Yeah, that's 39.
Oh, 93, 40, no, not 40, no. I'm 40. He's less than me 10 years. He's 30 plus, 32, 34.
Oh, 32, 30.
I can't believe that she actually gets attention from people with the necklace and the whole look. It's just terrible. People are they don't have any taste and no intelligence. It's really sad. It's cringe. I wish that I would not see how sad humanity is.
Before.
Okay, now I'm getting confused. So throughout this live stream with Mulkey, there were some questions that they were asked. Already, it's like stuff that we already knew. To be fair, you guys, this is stuff that we already knew. That people kept on asking the same questions over and over and over. I wish people would have come up with different questions, honestly, to us. But I noticed throughout the whole thing, if you know, Allah is trying to distance himself from the whole thing. Some of his answers to me was very clear that he was also trying to protect Salah. You know what I mean? Like you could tell he was also trying to protect Salah too as well, which I find that very interesting.
32, 33, something like this. But I know his birthday, same me. I'm November, he's in the October. I remember that.
Okay, listen up, you guys.
I'm November, I'm in the October. How primitive. These people talk so disgustingly primitive, it's sad.
I don't care what
Ridiculous,
Allah
whatever.
said. I still say Salah is 39. I'm dying on this hill, okay? Let me die on this
Who
hill.
the fuck gives a shit how old he is?
Someone said,
Who cares,
do you
guys?
still
I
talk to
don't
Murad?
care how old that person is.
Yes, normal.
Yeah. Does he
That he's
talk
Me
to
and
younger
Murad,
than
we go far from
yeah.
this. Me and Murad, we go far from this problem.
No shit. That he's younger than Foodie Beauty and younger than a lot of people. But who cares? What's the relevance in the story? His age.
We don't need more headache because this one headache.
So you
Hey,
guys see
small
what I
lady.
mean? Like I've been saying earlier, I was saying earlier that yeah, Murad washed his hands. They saw trouble in the shape of
Crazy that you know
525.
the star signs. You know, my roommate is also the same star sign. If you're anyways talking about that small lady. My roommate is the same star sign.
Pounds, but they saw trouble nonetheless, and they kept their distance. So that's that.
Exactly headache. Murad, he have his company, he have his job. Me also, I have my work, I have my company, I have my job. For him, he don't have anything for that. He have time. For us, we are busy.
Yeah, you've got families, wives, real wives.
And the work, the work, it's more than 8 hours, 9 hours every day.
He just sleeps. He sleeps all day. How did Chantel smell?
Sure, must be they make something funny.
How did Chantel smell?
Yeah.
How I read? Tell me. How I read?
My roommate is this star sign that you said, Libra. Steve, number 1, that I was with when I was young, the one from Holland, he's Sagittarius. My husband, Steve, number 2, is Taurus. I forgot how you say it in English. Taurus. Whatever. My mother is Leo, my father is a Scorpio, and I'm Aquarius.
It's too fast. I'm so sorry. You wanted more people. It goes faster that way.
Too much people. They go fast, 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 fast.
Does
What?
one of his sisters is a pharmacist, right?
See, I don't go inside his family.
You don't go.
Yes, this is recent. This is hot news, Random Fishy. This is now. This is today. And yes, it's Allah from Kuwait.
But no worries, that's fine.
Yeah, that's our way. All we have family. He is my friend only. We don't go inside the family.
Yeah, that makes sense. That would be expected, especially when the male and the females are not really allowed to interlude with each other. You know what I mean? So how would you know anything about his sister? He wouldn't. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes absolutely a lot of sense.
No. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Believe me, if I see her in the street, maybe I don't know her.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fine. Did she smell good? How did she smell?
How did she smell?
But honestly, this whole thing, it seems like was on a whim. Salah wanted to panel up to somebody. He didn't want to do it on his own channel. So Milky went live. He came on panel. But I just wish that people in the audience were asking better questions. Like how does she smell? Like this is the same question that people have been asking since the beginning of time. It's always the exact same questions. We already know the answers to this. Like, yeah, it was a little bit disappointing. But honestly, it's not Milky's fault. She was just asking the questions that people were asking. I just wish that people, honestly, would have asked better questions.
She smoke, yes.
No, what did Chantel smell like?
Smell, listen.
What?
What did Chantel smell like?
I don't know how I smell. I'm in with her in the bed. You have to ask Salah.
He's not in her bed. He's not in the bed.
He's only can answer this question. If the bed is still available.
Probably broke.
If the bed available.
It's probably broke.
I don't know. I don't like to. Someone said, I said she broke the bed. I don't say it
So
like this.
stupid.
Huh, because I just remember something.
She's so stupid. These people are so dumb. I'm annoyed with myself that I'm even watching this. I'm telling you honestly that I put it on my channel. This is so stupidity, utter stupidity.
Remember for a while that Chantal used to drive to the same spot, stalking out Salah because it was very evident that she was stalking him, but she played off like, oh, I'm just going to go over here and park over here at the beach. That she'll never face the beach, she'll be facing the apartments. Like, we're like, yeah, you're stalking him. During that era. So if the dad wants nothing to do with Salah and his nonsense, now I'm starting to think that Salah was probably staying with his sisters, one of his sisters. That would make a lot of sense that he was staying with one of his sisters, which is why Chantal was always over there in the exact same freaking spot. The car facing the buildings, always the exact same freaking building, always the exact same spot. It has to be one of his sisters that Salah was staying with.
Noted.
So Salah says that he has a degree from a British university. Is that true?
Degree?
A degree from a university.
I remember, yes, he go there because here in Kuwait, after you go 12 years, after that you have to go to college. You pay money extra because not allowed for us to go in the college for government. You go to private. I think he go 1 or 2 years like this, something like this, but expensive. He don't continue.
Oh, okay. So he never finished.
Okay, I like. So there's a little nugget there. Remember how they said, oh, he went to college and he got his bachelor in business and blah 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 bullshit. He never even finished. So there you go, guys. There you go. So there was a little nugget that we got out of
So
this
there
whole
you
thing.
go, there you go. Thank you so
I
much.
don't have
So
this.
there you go, guys. Rampage got us the information. He never finished anything, yeah? There you go, Go, guys.
Exactly. Finish or no. Not important in Kuwait what you have. The important what you know.
No, that's
And when
not
he
true.
joined the
Everywhere in
work,
the world,
they
it's
check
important what
him,
you
make
have.
interview. He can work or no. That's all.
Keep in mind, if you have children or for yourself, paper of education is like a passport. Everybody in the world needs a passport, identity, where are you from, and this shit. This education is the same thing. It's a paper of your knowledge, and it will give you a status forever in your life, and it will give you always a job in your life, and it will rank your salary as well. So don't be primitive, like education is education. Life of school, yeah, you need it. Without that, you can't do shit. But also the other kind of education, you need that shit. It's just the way the world works. I wish I wouldn't make the rules. It is what it is. But I'm not gonna lie to you. You need that kind of shit. And if you have kids, if you have children, keep that in mind.
And first off, I think it was really commendable of you at the beginning when you first made a video and did a live stream that you didn't really say anything bad about Salah at the beginning. Has that changed? Do you still consider him a friend, or are you completely done with him?
Completely done because he follow her. She give him too much money from the donut, from the super chat, from everything. He like the money. He follow the money.
Yeah, he's
And
made a
that's
lot
all.
of money recently.
As if she makes a lot of money.
Oh, jeez. And imagine only if he listened to his friends. Only if he listened to his friends. And now we're here because of the greed, his own greed. Oh, jeez.
Yes, because of her channel. And he go drive her, he make video, he record for her, he take her in the area in which you don't know anything here already.
So did she pay him a salary, you think?
Not salary exactly. I don't know exactly, but sure, yani from where they spend money. Anyone, all they know, where is his work? Where he work?
That's a great question. Nowhere. He doesn't have a job.
Where he work? What his job? What his business?
He says
Nothing.
he spends all day writing papers. No, you don't.
Nothing.
You don't.
I mean, I've said it before, like clearly, Chins, my Canadian bacon, was his employer. And, oh no. So do you think they will confiscate his money because they will look at it as all gotten gains? Okay, I'm just playing. I don't think they'll go that deep. But yeah, clearly Chantal was his employer.
ChatGPT or the AI now, they write for you 100 pages in
Yeah, he
second.
doesn't. Did he have a job before he met Foodie?
Yeah, he's with me in the company before.
Oh, he was with you, and then when he met her, did he just stop working for you?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes,
So
he
he
stopped
just.
working.
I guess he didn't need to, right? So is the perfume business a complete lie?
Sorry?
Oh, sorry. Is the perfume business a complete lie? Because he's still saying
Not
that he
for
makes
him.
perfume. No.
This perfume, not for him, for Murad.
Oh, it's Murad. Because Chantel will still say, "Oh, this is from Salah."
You see, checking his business, whatever, with the perfume. As Gordon says, Vandale Industries exists, but it belongs to someone else. Gordon Brady exists, yeah? But whatever, you heard that. In the end, Salah just wanted to have a YouTube career and be an entertainer. Are you gonna hate him for that? There's so many that want to be that. And Foodie Beauty proposed him some deal and it went, Now it's backfiring for him.
Salah's business. This is from his business. He has no business.
No, not for Salah, for Murad.
Black sheep in the
He
family,
says
no
he even has
education, no
a
job. That's
company car, like a
Exactly,
company driver that will pick him
Anita.
up and drive him places.
No, Salah, he have listen.
Yeah.
He have listen, Salah. I know that.
Oh, okay.
Long time.
No, but he's saying that he has a personal driver from the company that will pick him up and drive him places.
Why?
I have no idea.
For what he drive him? Already he have car.
I don't know.
No
Did you
problem.
ever
Drama.
see?
And also, this might be a little bit jumpy because I jumped all over the place, nitpicking the questions. That I thought would be more interesting instead of answering the same questions over and over. So that's why you see it do a little jump because I'm jumping around for the questions.
Someone said, "Did Salah want to get to Canada?" Was like that the whole reason he's
No.
with Chantel?
She said she never take him there.
Oh, she said that to him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she don't take him in the Canada.
Yeah, because everyone just wants a YouTube channel. And what's the big deal? Everybody else wants. All these people want one.
Savage.
Everybody
Oh,
else wants
damn.
one. So
And
I
again,
don't
it's not like she
understand
could
why.
actually get him to Canada. Let's
They
be for
want a
real, for real.
YouTube channel.
She could not get him to Canada. I wonder if she put it that way to keep him on the hook because she already knew that she could not get him to Canada to begin with. The black thickens. Scammers scamming each other is beautiful.
If he go Canada, who will drive here? Who will send all place? If he go Canada, he never come back.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's what Chantal, let's say hypothetically that she was able to take him to Canada. She wasn't going to do it. Let's just be for real. But Chantal was already aware that if she was to bring somebody to Canada, she already knew that the moment they get that Canadian citizenship or residency, they were out. They would just disappear in the crowd. Or she bring the person to Canada, the moment they step the foot on the Canadian soil, they disappear on her ass. You know what I mean? Like she already knew that. She knew that.
Well, did he?
And
did
he
he
know
want to go
already.
to Canada? Did he want to go to Canada originally?
He go one office, I think. He make application here and he pay money, and in the end they refuse.
Oh, they refused him. Okay.
In the office here, he pay money for the office, I think, and they refuse because
Look how she's so proud. I can't believe this. Allah or whatever your name is, you moron, you suck. And I hate this girl. At first I was like, oh, she's nice, entertainer, but she's just no different. She's pathetic as well. She's not ethical.
the English for him not strong.
She's a good
That's the first.
entertainer.
Yeah.
And the second, about Syria, not everything will.
Yeah.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I think they just threw the English in there as an excuse, to be honest, to not make him feel bad for being a Syrian. But the main thing that he got denied his work visa into Canada to begin with before he met Chantal was because of his Syrian citizenship. So either way, he was never going to get to Canada. Either way, he was never going to get to Canada. So I don't know, you guys. I don't know. So that's what happened today. That's it. I'll catch you in the next video. Later. Bye-bye.
Later, Rampage. Thanks so much. Everybody, please go give like to Rampage. Don't forget.
Hello.
No, not this one.
So,
It's trash of the trash.
I had a conversation with my nursing agency that works with me and helps me.
You guys, I am still not understanding how Shani got a nursing agency. Can somebody explain?
Yeah, so don't get.
How?
I can't watch this Shani.
So, you guys, today,
Like
actually
to
went on
Rampage.
Milky's
I
channel.
gave like. You also have to give like. My lovely people, I have to tell you something. With me, it's already 2 o'clock, almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I have to get sleep because tomorrow I wake up and I have to work nowadays. It's not anymore like before. So it is what it is, but I actually had a good time, and I say thank you for hanging out with me. Made my evening not lonely. Even though I was out, I cannot complain. I was out today, and I had a good. I should not. I'm not complaining, but yet the evenings can get lonely if you don't have, the roommate. Fuck that. It's better. That's the whole point, that you even distract me that I have this roommate, and I appreciate that even from. So I'm very, very grateful. Random Fishy, especially to you, and to Anita, small lady. Also nice that you popped by, my lovely. I'm wondering where is Angelo. Angelo must be busy today. Hazelnut, you as well. Birds and childrens. Strange. How come you're not making any show? I'm waiting for other people to make show. People, why are not other people making show? I do my best, in the morning to try to, put something out there, entertain, give a laugh. I try to do. But where are other people? What are you doing, other people? Also put something out there. Like, for example, now I have to go to sleep, but I hope when I wake up tomorrow, I know now all the action starts, because right now it is in the USA time, California, Canada. It's just 8 o'clock in the evening, so now boom, 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 it's gonna hit. Maybe it's gonna start, and then when I wake up, I wake up and I see what happened. What did and then I can react immediately on it. That's pretty nice. Strange did a Erotomania stream. I should watch. I will watch. I will watch Strange stream. I will. So I thank you very much for hanging out, and we see what tomorrow will bring. Tomorrow's a new day. I'm looking forward. Tomorrow I have a business meeting. Today was friendly meeting. Tomorrow business. And we see what happens in the meantime. I hug you. I hug you from all my heart, and I say thanks again for not making me feel lonely. And with this I say, peace, peace, peace.